Look, the plasmoids are very similar, okay?
You're just insane.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It is what it is. If like I'm trying to do a deception check, it's always either +1 or -1 between me and Sophie.
I mean, that's pretty accurate.
Yep.
It's just
Like, oh, but when it is different, a lot of the times it makes sense.
yes.
But
Okay.
anyways,
Where did my... Come on. Shoop. Okay. I know it's in here somewhere. Alrighty. Had to bring up my notes on my tablet. Okay.
All of the notifications.
Yeah, that tends to happen. Okay. Alrighty. Everybody ready? Everybody good?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's do this thing. Alright. So, when we left off, you guys had gone and retrieved Irina and had left Barovia village finally. As you guys had made your way, you stopped by at Madame Ava's. In the last session we picked up right there after Irina had had her fortune told. And Zila had gotten some, maybe not quite answers she wanted, but answers nonetheless to questions that she had. And you guys had made your way, or started to make your way to the town of Valaki. As you made your way along the way, you got to talk with each other a little bit, got to learn a little bit more about Irina, and got her to share the fortune that she had been told, or this fate that she had been told by Madame Ava. Finding out that she was apparently somebody named Tatiana, and this was a reincarnation or whatever the case may be of that person. And that Strahd was after her for some reason. As you continued to go along, you told her of your fates that you had been told by Madame Eva as well. And it kind of made everything begin to fall in some context for both you and for her. As you made your way, you were attacked by bats that didn't do anything much, except for one good hit.
They stopped my sleep, and they were kind of annoying.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were supposed to be for.
Yeah, obviously. They were an inconvenience.
They were something, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
However, you guys continue to make your way, not having a whole lot else get in the way as you continued on, and eventually making your way over to Valaki itself. Taking a shortcut that saved a bunch of time and avoided the windmill that you were not wanting to go near. You managed to make your way through the forest and ended up here in Valaki, where upon approaching the town, saw a bunch of wooden barricades and spikes surrounding the road and being greeted by 2 guards with pikes pointed out of the central gate to get into the city. Um, after some negotiation and with the help of Irina, you were able to get into the city where you discovered that there had been a festival and that there was going to be a festival. You had ended the festival of the Wolf's Head, and now you're having the festival of the Blazing Sun. When it starts, you don't know. But it seems to be coming up at some point. And you encountered some villagers who you were a little bit suspicious and wary of. Maybe for good reasons, maybe not. And you were caught off guard by a couple of guards and a man who did not look like the rest of the people. And one that I will clarify his description of because I did not word it very great last time. A human-looking man who has one arm that is larger, covered in spikes, and his hand has elongated fingers with elongated nails growing out of them.
Thank you.
It's his jerkin arm.
Speaking of
where's my
sus.
bonky
So
emote?
where's that bonk emote
We're
at?
already.
Yeah, I need to bonk that one.
Hmm. Hmm.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Sorry, continue.
after seeing him
Move on
and
that-
hearing him, and Zophie debating trying to do something or not, deciding against it, you guys started to make your way to the Blue Water Inn, where you saw a couple of people, and come on, load for me here. You saw a couple of people and children tending this tavern. And you had also walked by the Blinsky's Toys shop, which I am well aware is going to be the party's stop at some point in town while they're in town.
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I know that's going to be happening. So, you guys have just walked into the tavern, which is relatively busy. It's about just before noon, so people are kind of in there getting lunch and whatnot. And you guys are free to go about what you'd like to do here. I know you guys were looking to get a room. You could easily catch somebody if you wanted to do that.
What time of
Or you
day
can
is
grab a
it?
table.
Yeah, that question.
It's just before noon.
Oh,
Okay.
great. So we got plenty of time.
Yeah, because you guys,
I
because if
would-
you guys remember, you guys only had like 3 hours from the last
Mhm.
time you stopped to get here, and you
Mhm.
guys got up about 8 o'clock or so. So you guys got here
Um,
just before noon.
I would like to approach, one of the people. We were near the Blue Water Inn, right?
Yeah, you guys are in the Blue Water Inn.
okay.
Yep.
I'd
You
like
guys
to
have just walked inside.
I'd like to walk up to some the bartender. We'll just go with the bartender.
So there's not a distinct bartender. You have a male and a female, and then 2 young boys. All 4 of them are kind of running around. The boys are like cleaning things up, and the male and female are going like behind the bar, getting food, getting drinks, and coming back out.
I
getting
will approach and look towards whichever adult looks at me first.
drinks. I imagine it's probably going to be the male.
Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Yes. What can I help you with?
I have a question, and I'm gonna slap the not the sun, the wolf. Wolf one? Yeah, the wolf one was the first one. I'm gonna slap the wolf one up on the table. Who made this? Who wrote this? Do you have any idea who makes these? Or perhaps this one, and I'll slap the Sun Festival one up as well.
Okay. Roll perception checks.
Great.
Everyone?
Uh,
He
let's
says
see.
perception checks. That's why I'm saying everyone. Or do you
Yeah.
just mean Sophie? I'm just asking for
Sorry.
clarification.
Yeah, Zophie, roll perception checks. The rest of
Okay.
you.
Cool.
Okay.
Perception, not insight.
Correct.
Okay.
When you do that, you begin to hear some table legs and chairs start to move as you slap down the 2 posters on the table. The male goes. The man goes. I do not know who exactly writes them, but they come from the Baron.
Right. I'll look to see who's making that noise. Oh. Anyways, I'll look to see who's you said table chairs.
Yes. So as you turn around, you see that some of the tables, not all of them, but some of the tables have emptied.
Do I see people walking away? Do I see someone who's... Have they made their way out? Is the door shutting? Are people walking upstairs?
Yeah, so like the door kind of swings shut as by the time you
Great, I'm
turn
gonna
around
grab
after
the
you
things
see-
and go out the front door.
She's gone.
Okay.
Can I attempt to stop her?
Yep. Roll me a athletics check, and Zophie roll me either athletics or acrobatics. We're gonna make this list as a grapple check.
I'm guidancing Mikhail.
Athletics or okay.
Yep, we're gonna treat this as if it's a grapple, even though it's just trying to grab you. We're just gonna treat it like that, mechanic-wise.
Wait.
Defender
we're
wins
treating it
contested.
Like a grapple.
I
We're treating
guidance
it like a
Mikhail.
grapple?
In the moment, could you
Yeah.
really guidance?
You're not. Yeah,
It's a
guidance
bit-
is not gonna. You're not gonna be able to do that right then and there.
Right.
This is it's just the simplest. It's not a grapple. It's just the simplest
Gotcha.
way
Sophie.
to treat this grab.
Yes, just
I
Sophie,
gotcha.
this
yeah.
is a grapple, right?
Not technically. It's just she's reaching out to grab. It's just the easiest
Right,
mechanic wise I
grab.
can think to grab.
I
Kinda
was
getting
about
in
to
the
say
way,
though,
being like a
both me and Sophie have a thing with
Mhm.
grapples. That's why I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
are
Yeah,
you
no,
sure
it
you
was
wanna
just the
say it's
easiest
grapple?
way
Oh, you're
to-
right. I'm sorry. I have advantage, don't I?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to lean
Thank
at.
you
Yeah.
for that reminder. It
Oh,
actually
that's
would have
right. Your race gives you that.
Yep.
It would have been the exactly.
Oh.
Well, that would have been plus
Okay.
2, so it would have been a
It
20.
would have been 20. Yep. So
Okay.
as you go to grab her, you almost
Sophie,
it's a weird feeling. You kind of pass through her a little bit. Just barely, like through her hand as she like goes to turn. You go to grab her and it just kind of passes through. Which I imagine is a disconcerting feeling.
Probably.
As Zophie goes outside.
I don't slam it open. I just open it. I don't run outside.
Mhm.
I want
Sophie.
to
Okay.
see who's leaving.
You look outside and you just see a bunch of people walking down the streets, going back and forth, passing by. You didn't really look to see exactly who was in the town, so it's hard to tell who was there, who's just walking by.
Can I roll? Can I roll an insight to see if I see a group of people who are walking away with purpose?
Go ahead and roll that, but roll at a disadvantage because of
Yeah, because I
it's
don't
been
know.
just slight enough time, and you
Sure.
don't know exactly who was in the bar.
Sure. And
Then it doesn't look like anybody's really walking away with a purpose.
I'll find them. I shut the door and turned back to the party.
Okay.
That's no help then.
What is the rest of you doing while that happens? And I mean, the male is standing there, kind of confused,
Yeah,
and
probably.
the other three are all going about what they were doing, although a little bit like they turn back and look because distraction.
Zila's
very
just
obvious one
staring
at that.
very confused because the player is also very confused as to what just happened. So Zila's confused, the player's confused.
It's
There's just
fine.
confusion.
I was just trying to figure out exactly, asking who these were, and when I happened to slap these things up, I heard a noise and somebody was leaving, so I thought maybe the people who made it were walking away. But there's too many people. I don't know what anyone looks like. It's fine. It's whatever. What are we?
Maybe we could get the tape.
It is probably
be
done by
okay?
somebody on his staff. I do not think that they would be here.
I suppose. I suppose. Well, we just want to get a table. I suppose that's possible.
Just
Do we really? Am I not really starving? Good berries.
You're
I don't
welcome.
remember if you had good berries this morning. I don't remember if
did.
Joey made good berries. Oh, you
did.
did.
I did.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if
If
anyone
not, he
else
gave us one
passed on
before
it.
bed, and they sustained 24 hours, not until a long rest. So
No, it was in the morning.
was
I
it in the
gonna say, he's been
morning?
doing it in the mornings.
Okay.
It was in the morning, and I do specifically remember that everyone's like, "Oh, I don't know if I actually want to take this good berry because I want actual food." And Zila didn't freaking care; she was taking the good berry. So
That's
Well,
fair.
Well, yeah. Perhaps we should. Sorry,
If you wish, you can put
bartender.
up a table.
What is going on in this town? What is this
Sophie,
sun
I'm
festival?
calling her. Let's go to a table. Please,
Make a.
come sit down.
Are you tackling me?
No, I'm just like, please shut up. Everything in him is begging. Please shut up for 5 seconds.
Great. What is this sun festival?
Zophie,
You are not from around here, as
Well,
obvious.
obviously, have you
I
looked at
would-
me? I'm obviously not from around here.
I would not go around speaking as openly as you are right now if I were you.
Right, and
A word of advice.
cool. That
Oh,
violent
turn
that
bard,
music
bard,
down,
please,
The bard's a little loud there.
bard, a little lower. Thank you.
That
I'm trying to
Bard's
have a
going
conversation.
hard right now.
I'm trying to have a conversation, Bard. You don't chime in right then. That's not.
okay. There it goes.
It's quite
well,
rude. Thank
fine.
you.
Nobody
Thank you.
appreciates my music.
Well, then maybe you should play your music at a lower tone. You know, a tone people can appreciate and
It's just like
continue their
this man with a
conversations
microphone.
with.
Like,
But it's
I
I
it's
don't know
fine.
why that one got so loud.
He's very excited.
It's canon now. Whatever.
I know, it's great. We now can and have a
So-
bard over.
Bard just stalks us wherever we go.
So
Into it.
right. You Mikhail, you're so. Look, how are we gonna learn things if we don't ask questions? Mikhail, do you know something?
I know that everyone in this town has a real stick up their ass and is super racist and isn't going to like you running around yelling. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know anything about a stupid festival. I haven't been here in a long time. Just remember,
Okay, well, do you know
I thought you have
anything?
been here before.
let's
Mm.
be
So
quiet and sit down.
as you guys are having this conversation, everybody roll perception.
Great.
great.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
I'm very
Wait.
perceptive.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
Girls.
forgot to put that
Ooh,
hearing now.
Look at me.
No,
Oh,
hearing would have worked. Hearing would count
Oh, okay.
in
Okay,
this scenario.
I can always re-roll if I forget.
No, hearing would count in this.
Well, damn, Heron guy.
So
Great.
all of you,
Yes.
all of you begin to just hear more chairs move, more people leave the building, as you're having this conversation.
Insight?
Go ahead.
Gee,
Mhm.
I
Same.
wonder.
Insight.
But does Zophie realize it?
Woo.
Very much so.
Not really.
Oh, I
a
thought
little
that was
bit.
Sophie.
I got nat 20.
Do
Yeah.
we? So wait, we hear people leave. Do we see people leave?
Yeah, you would hear chairs move, and you could turn and look and see people leaving the
Okay,
bar,
all
and you
right,
also
cool.
see some of the people who are still in the bar are kind of looking over in your direction.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
They hate.
Yeah,
You're
I
kind
would
of
like to
making a
join.
scene in
I
the
would
middle of
like
this
to
bar.
join in this insight check.
Go ahead.
Are we in danger?
Just like me. Great. Cool. Well, similar. I'm a little bit better.
You two are. It's just on brand.
Yeah,
It's
but I don't
just
have the
on brand.
plus, so it's just.
Yeah.
I think
So-
Zila would just assume anyways. So
Yeah. So, Harrigan, Drosta, and Mikhail. Hold on. I need to change my screen's mode because I can't read the text because it's too bright. There we go. Now I can read. The white on this white parchment paper is really difficult for me to read.
Yeah.
How do you change that color?
I don't actually know. If you can find a way to do it, please let me know because it's really obnoxious. Somebody
feel
might
like
have to Google it. I don't
that
know
might
for
be
sure.
a DM side thing.
If it is, I'm fine with changing it. I just want to know how.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard on the eyes. So, but anyway, as you guys kind of notice this, and those of you look around, it looks like those that are leaving. It looks like they're leaving. Like you get the sense that they're not running to say anything. They're leaving almost more out of fear. Like they're kind of hurriedly getting out. And the ones that are staying seem to be attentive to what is happening.
Like bad intentive or just like curious intentive?
So how's the best way to describe this? It's not malicious intent as in like they want to be evil, but you get the sense of like this could go wrong and this could end up badly, if that makes sense. But it's not like they're openly they're not openly giving off this like hostile aura. But it's one of those where it's like they are very attentively listening to what you are saying next.
Are they like concerned or just like more concerned for like the bar people? Like for us or for them?
Yeah,
I guess.
I would say they seem concerned for the people in the bar more than anything. Like they seem to be watching you guys very intently and very paying a lot of attention to what you're saying and how you're approaching this, how you're all reacting to this. Like it's very much like they're studying you guys as this is happening.
Zila,
Must be changed in the rule
Sophie?
set?
I don't know what that means. We can figure it out some other time.
Yeah.
It sounds complicated.
I also saw a thread that says the theme might need to be changed. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean I can change. That's something I have to do
Oh,
on
we like
load.
that theme.
So
Yeah.
That's
well, I might be able to pair this because you can pair themes together. I might be able to pair this theme with like a darker, like with the dark mode, the dark that we used to use. So it'll change some of the things, but like it'll still have the skull. It'll still have some of this lighting, but it might change the actual background of things a little bit.
The thread I was talking about also
Yeah,
warned about using more than one theme, so don't try that, I guess.
I mean, I've
try
booted it up
but-
just by accident when I was testing things, and I've never had an issue with it.
Okay.
Not all of them can be paired together, but I know specifically dark can be paired with this one.
Gotcha.
Okay. But so that's kind of what's happening as you guys are kind of going and sitting at a table.
Sophie, you happen to notice everyone
Yes,
walking away.
I do know that everybody is quite rude here.
Why would you think
Aye.
that is?
And in the same manner that you asked me not to go around snooping in other people's coin purse, I would like to ask you not cause a scene in this town in
Well,
particular. It does
I'm
not seem
sorry,
very
but I
friendly.
can't exactly help, that I'm a plasmoid the same way that you can't help that you're a bunny rabbit. We're
Aye,
gonna
but you
grab it.
don't see me going around and yelling, asking about poster
I
maker.
wasn't yelling, I was talking. Mostly.
Even
My point still
so, we
stands.
all look a little out of place. We probably should not make a scene or cause attention that's offensive to ourselves.
But I need to figure out who wrote these.
Why does it
Zophie,
matter? We aren't even here for that. We are here to look
Yes,
at
but
an abbey.
it bothers me, and I would just like to have a conversation with the person who wrote these.
What is it you hope to
Um,
gain by having a conversation with him?
Perhaps I can teach them a thing or two.
as you're having this
Sophie.
discussion, I apologize to interrupt. I will let you get back to that line. The female will come up and say, "Is there something I can get you? Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Is there something that you need?"
We might need a muzzle. Do you have one?
Do not have money for drinks on the check.
Yes, a round of drinks
Zila
would be
shoots
lovely.
Terrigen a very
No.
dirty look.
Do have money for drinks.
All right, let's get drinks. Let's get
Let's
food.
get drinks.
And then perhaps we need rooms for the night. Yes.
Oh yeah, yes. Tonight we will need rooms.
Great.
Okay.
Please, thank you.
What? How many rooms? How many drinks? We have. The rooms are. and I don't remember if I've been using this currency because I need to change this. Have I been using EP in this? No, I have not.
No,
What?
No,
Okay.
you have not been
No.
using Electrum.
we have
Yeah.
silver or
No one
gold so
uses
far in my
Silver and
inventory.
gold, yeah.
So yeah.
I didn't know Electrum was even a thing.
It
Yeah. Electrum
it
is
Between silver and gold.
between silver and gold. I'm ignoring it because
Oh.
it's a pain to
Yeah.
do more conversions.
everyone just
Yeah.
functions in
Yeah,
gold.
then silver.
Gold, silver,
this-
copper,
Maybe
Yeah.
copper. But yeah.
Copper is
gold, silver,
Platinum.
copper. Copper is used.
Yeah.
platinum.
Yeah. Oh yes,
Good luck finding platinum.
that's what PP is for.
Yeah, but I mean, it exists.
But yes, most people ignore Electrum. Electrum is thing. I just was like, this seems weird.
Yeah.
Uh,
A room would cost would cost 5 silver piece per room for a night. I believe we have 1 or 2 still open.
Is she a bad person and trying to charge us more?
With being no. That's the cost of the room.
You could get
Okay.
2 rooms.
2 rooms, or do we
Yeah.
want just 1?
2 for
Uh,
male, female.
Well, just whatever.
Yeah.
However we want to split it. 2 rooms, 6 meals, 6 drinks. Yes.
That sounds good. Yes.
Good plan.
I don't care if you don't eat it. I want to give these people some money for causing a scene in their establishment. So I'm going to buy 6 meals and 6 drinks.
Okay, we have some options for you. You can either have the hot beet stew and fresh bread, or you can have a wolf steak.
Are those just names to make them sound more, I don't know, thematic, or is there actually like wolf inside the
No,
steak?
it is literally made of wolves. It is a steak cut from a wolf.
That sounds good. I'll take the
just-
wolf steak.
Now I'm curious. Yes, I'll have that one.
Okay. 1, 2.
Zila,
Have
what
stew, please.
do you want, Zila?
She keeps her eyes looking down and just says the stew.
Okay. So how many is that of each?
So yeah, I'm taking the
2
wolf steak.
steaks, 2 stews, and then
Yeah,
whatever Harrigan
Harrigan.
wants.
They've always tried to take a bite out of me. I think it's about time I try to take a bite out of them. I'll go with the
And then
wolf
whatever
steak,
Irina
'cause-
wants to. So yeah.
Okay.
And then whatever Irina wants.
One go. Okay. And then as far as drinks go, we have 2 different drinks, although we don't have too much of either one of them, but we do have enough for a pint or two of each one for you. We have purple grape mash number 3, which that one is 3 copper, or we have the red dragon crush for 1 silver.
Water's fine.
What, that sounds fantastic.
I could try the Red Dragon Crush.
I'll do the same.
Water.
Okay, we will. That will come to. In total, that will be 2 gold and 2 silver.
I'll pay for it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Did Irina order anything?
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, Urgin would speak up. Irina, have you ordered anything?
I will take the red dragon wine and the stew.
Great.
So that will bring the price to 2 gold and 3 silver.
All right. Wonderful.
Do you have enough to cover that? Because I have some gold.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You don't have a lot of gold because you gave it to me, but I have some.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Okay.
So then she will go off, and now you can continue your conversation. I apologize.
Zila.
At this point, she's just staying quiet.
All right.
Not that anything wrong was done, by the way, Sean. This is just thematic. Anyways.
So while we wait for our food, we gotta look around town, kill some time.
Question, DM. Did we happen to spot Belinsky toys on the way? We did,
Yeah,
didn't
you
we?
walked by Blinsky's.
Alright, then Harrigan's gonna be the first to pop and be like, I've still got this doll from the missing daughter, with an is no fun, is no Blinsky logo, and that
Right.
Belinsky toys is very intriguing.
Good. Good. We can go to Blinsky's Toys. Go around town, do some exploring.
What about the abbey
Otherwise,
that we're supposed to be traveling to?
Well, we're
one in
just
Craig.
stopping here. There
was one here we were going to look at,
there's
right?
a
Right.
church or something here.
Yes, we were going to go to whatever holy place was here to check it out.
Right.
Yes.
Well, after we're done our meal, we can get our keys for our rooms later. Stop at Blinsky's Toys, and I suppose we could split up.
there is one more
no
final
problem.
matter.
Mhm.
I believe it's not a bad idea to see if anyone's renting out any carts or horses.
Oh, right. We did want to see if we could get there
Speed up
faster.
our journey.
So, as you've had this conversation, after about 5-10 minutes, both the male and female will come walking out with your plates and cups, and we'll kind of distribute them among you guys. And is there anything else that you would like that we can help you with?
So why does everybody here hate strangers? Well, roll persuasion for what it is worth, if you even want that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion. A 12. Okay.
I said it in a hushed tone.
No, this is ignore that. Um,
Don't worry about it.
Hugo, I don't quite know what you're talking about. This is how everybody acts here all the day.
Okay.
Yep.
God damn it.
If anybody else wants to roll insight while Sophie is having this
Yes.
conversation, you are welcome to.
Yes,
I think
please.
so.
Oh, sweet. Of course
Oh
you
my
did.
God.
You're just as bad as me. See?
I love that the two of you are
What is going on?
constantly.
Even with your
It's so funny how
plus
you guys are so
5,
similar.
you got one higher.
Aw.
I don't have a
Oh,
plus to
no.
that. That's insight.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at paragons.
Yeah.
I'm proficient, but I just rolled bad.
Mine's a flat roll, baby.
So Harrigan and Drosta, both of you. Well, actually, and even Mikhail. I didn't see Mikhail's up there.
Pretty good.
You did.
Mhm.
Your insight's actually really high.
I'm good at reading people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You notice when he says that he is not necessarily telling the truth. He's not. It's one of those where he's telling you what he wants you to believe, but he's not being 100% honest.
Well, I roll a
Um,
6, so I can't chime in.
You don't have a clue, unfortunately, and neither does Sela.
Sela's just averting her eyes the whole time. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm sorry. We really are just passing through the town, but we would like to know more about what this place is and anything to look out for. If you could give us any information, it would be helpful.
This is the town of Valaki. It's 2 days ride from Barovia village, or a few days travel from Barovia village, a few days from Krezk. We have a lake behind the town, and a Vistani camp just to the south. Visitors, aside from those around, do not come here often. We do not get many visitors, especially not of your kind.
Difficult
Rude.
place to run an inn.
When he says your kind, roll. Go ahead and roll an insight for me as well
I
on
would
that one,
love
please.
to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was not a great
I
insight
want
check.
you to
but
roll
Much
as a
better.
bonus.
Much better. See, much better.
What
How
is
is
that?
this a thing?
Oh,
How
Lord.
is this a thing?
Okay.
Because you're used to being judged.
So
yeah, I am.
Drosta and Harrigan don't notice this.
Confused.
But
Yeah.
Zophie, Zila, and Mikhail, did you roll?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
No, Mikhail.
Would you like to?
Yeah, you don't
There
have
you
to
go.
roll.
I should have.
And Mikhail,
Yes.
notice that when he says that, he looks toward Mikhail.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh.
He looks over all of you, but lingers just a little bit longer on Mikhail.
Well, what happens to visitors that look, like us? Or I guess any visitors. Why not? Why don't they come here?
Most, they don't know. Most just never come here. I don't know many visitors that come to these lands in the first place.
There haven't been any more other people who you have not seen before traveling through here recently?
Recently, no. I have not seen any visitors in years. We get the occasional
But we
person
run
from
an inn.
Kresk or Barovia, but nowhere else. I didn't hear what you said, Megan.
Oh, I said, but you run an inn.
We do. And those that come from Barovia or Kresk can stay at the inn. It is not. I mean, we also have this bar here, which is where we get most of our business comes from the bar.
Right. Well,
The inn is just rooms that we happen to have attached to the building.
It was mentioned that there are not many drinks, I think that the lady over there said.
Yes, we only have the two, and we are low on stock on the others. Or on the two that we have, we are low on stock.
Hmm.
We have not gotten our last shipment. I don't know why.
who
Who
usually
supplies you?
go ahead, Joseph.
Who supplies your drinks? Or I guess your wine, whatever it is.
The wine is supplied by my father from his winery.
Who's your father? What's his winery?
Find his name. Hold on. I forgot his name.
The name.
Just
I'm-
like
his
literally.
name.
I'm just gonna be I'm just gonna be
I know
completely
his name.
honest. I'm getting there is no war in Bossing Say vibes right now. I'm getting
Oh,
such
yeah.
strong. There is no war in
Yeah,
Bossing
baby.
Say vibes.
Yeah.
Everything is fine here.
His
All
name.
will be well.
We
All
don't.
will be well.
Yeah.
All will be well. His name is Davian Martikov. He owns the Wizards of Wine winery. About a 2.5 days travel south of Kresk. We are due to get a shipment last week, and we have not gotten one.
Okay. Can you post his name or spell it out for me?
Yeah.
Martikov.
I think I said it. She was supposed to be like
Ah,
that was close. Okay.
Davian.
you said what was the name of the winery again?
The Wizard of Wine winery.
Well, that is concerning, though, that suddenly if there's no drinks, then people will not come to your bar.
Yes, it is concerning. It is one of the. It is. There we go. There's his voice. It is one of the few pleasures that we have in these lands, and so to not have wine
Well,
is unfortunate.
It is very good wine.
Perhaps the people here would be more welcoming of visitors if we kept them getting drunk. Would you perhaps? What if we offered our services to make sure your shipment got here?
Are you adventurers?
You could say that, yes. I mean,
I
look at
see.
us. We're not exactly the normal brand of people, you see. And adventurers tend
This
to
is
be
true.
odd.
That is true. Though I do not see many adventurers come this way. I have not seen anybody come these ways aside from those that come regularly for business.
Yes, you mentioned it's been a year or so. So what do you say?
It is odd.
If so, I will gladly have you help. I will give you free room and board. Do you bring my wine back?
That'd be useful. Yes.
And where did you say this winery was located again?
It's about 2.5 days to the south of Kresk, farther to the west.
Here, I have, I'm gonna pull out our map.
Okay.
Would you be able to, mark it for us?
Certainly. Let me give you the world map.
Yep, this way, this way the characters
Yay.
can,
Yep.
know
So
where.
you have Kresk over here on the left, and then
Gotcha.
he says it's about 2.5 days because the only way to cross is through that bridge and walking down and around. So that's why, even though it's right there, it's such a far walk.
Okay. Oh, I see it on
We
the
do
map.
have
Okay.
to do a couple of other things
Mm.
first, but we could do that afterwards. No problem.
Yes. Um, maybe later point. Okay. Well, good. Uh, if in our travels, maybe we'll stop there and see if we can lend a hand.
If you would do so, I would be greatly appreciated.
Mhm. Yes.
It is hard to run a business without supplies.
Oh yes, and
It is concerning that it is my father is supposed to be the one that sends these, and for it not to have shown up. He's a man of rather punctuality,
that
and
is
so for
concerning.
this to not arrive is not. What is the word?
Concerning.
It is unusual, to say the least.
Right. Um, in Zila's head,
Um,
I'm pretty sure he died.
uh, Zila responds back, I'm not sure if he's died per se, but it could be.
I mean, died
He
or
could be in
robbed.
trouble.
Perhaps somebody stole the wine.
That's what I'm thinking. Some sort of bandits are setting up camp on one of the roads and then ambushing.
Yeah, these lands
But
don't exactly seem to be the most hospitable anywhere.
but this is all what we've heard from here. It could be a number of reasons. Like you
Right.
said, he could be dead. He could also just be late. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Well, anyways, they're starting to stare at us, so I'll cut off the connection.
Go ahead and roll insights.
Oh, great. Oh, very average. Okay.
Also very average, but
Mm.
slightly more average.
Right.
Stop it.
All right.
20s. No.
All right. So while that's happening, what are the rest of you doing?
God damn it.
I'd like to ask this man. By the way, what happens to be your name?
My name is Erwin Martikov, and this is my wife, Danica Darakova. And I will post those for you here.
Thank you.
It's nice to
Very
meet you. I
helpful.
am Dorosta.
And Danica Dorakova. And these two are our sons, Bram and Bray. You have Bram.
Sorry to be a bit presumptuous. If you're married, why doesn't she have your last name?
Because she did not want it.
That's fair. No, that's fair. That's valid. Okay. I hear that changing your last name can be kind of a pain in the ass. Legal papers and stuff.
I mean, we could have. I mean, the Burgomaster would be the person we'd go to, or the Baron, as he calls himself.
Right, the Baron. What do you know about the Baron?
I know that he's the Burgomaster, and he has a
Yes, the Burgomaster. What
strange
does that
way of.
mean?
What does what mean?
Burgomaster.
He's the person in charge of the town.
Right. Okay, so he's like a mayor.
I
Okay.
Irita's going to go. You do remember Ismark? He's the burgomaster?
Yes, you used that term
Is-
so many times, but I never really asked what it meant. I kind of assumed,
I thought we went
but
over it. It is like
well,
mayor or
maybe we
something.
Like
did, but
a governor of sorts? I don't know.
we might have,
Thought
but
of
I don't know. I
it's
feel
like
like
give
town.
me,
I feel like my
give me a
memories
sense.
might get better when I get more experience. So anyways,
They are the burgomasters are essentially the ones in charge of the town. They make the laws. They are the judges. They handle the day-to-day business that the town would need.
oh, interesting. People probably try to.
Just
Never mind.
So it is typically, um, it is not always generational, but it tends to be that way.
Stays in the family. Got it.
Although this burgomaster did not. This burgomaster came in after the death of the previous one.
Oh, how did the last one die?
when was that?
He died of old age.
Did he now?
Yes.
You believe
Hmm,
him 100%.
I sure do.
I'm
Anybody
not
else
so
wants to
sure
roll, they
about that.
can.
I'm going to go back to my skills tab.
Yeet. Damn.
Come on,
Wait,
Zila,
that's
roll.
history. That's
Roll
the
and get
wrong one. I'm
average.
Do
sorry.
you think? Honestly, I want to test this. Actually, let's see it. Let's see
Yeah?
it.
Yeah?
Yep, there it
Hi,
is.
welcome. Yeah, within 2. Yep.
You all believe him. He died of old
Right.
age.
Okay.
Okay.
How long ago was this?
That is a good question. Let me think.
Approximate.
It would have been probably. I would imagine it's been probably 5 years now, maybe.
How,
These festivals, have they been
Interesting.
happening since that time period? Or before?
These festivals, they come and go. They started more within the last probably I would say probably 3 or 4 years. It did not start immediately once he took over.
What are these festivals?
They are his way of bringing joy and happiness to the town.
and are they joyful?
Let me see here. Roll me. Okay. I need 2 rolls from you and 1 from everyone else. I need you to roll both the persuasion and insight. Everyone else roll insight.
Mhm.
Alright, I'll let everybody else get their rolls in first.
Okay, you're gonna roll average
Cool,
for
cool,
insight.
cool, great, thanks.
Oof,
You're
oh
welcome.
no.
Oh
no.
God.
So
Please don't though. Please don't.
my
though.
my insight is average, and
3 points.
my persuasion straight dice roll is low.
Excellent.
That was bad across the board. Oh boy.
Get them all out.
Yeah.
Oh, you roll 2 ones.
Nope, that's gonna be an 18 and a 19.
Okay, let me see. Okay.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
Okay, so you. Okay, sorry. What was it exactly that you had asked?
So do you enjoy these festivals?
Do you enjoy the festival? Okay. Uh, Personally, I'm not one for festivals, but the kids enjoy them, I guess.
Do we all think this is true?
So I'm gonna
Idea.
break this down because
fine to me.
y'all rolled all over the place. Okay,
The highest is an
So-
11.
What I win?
let's see.
What's my brand new lore?
Let's see. Mikhail, you believe him. None of the rest of you do.
Oh.
Whoa.
You rolled a 7.
Oh, damn.
Well,
Well, that
Duressa
well, that
believes
makes
them
sense.
too.
If Zila made it, of
Yeah.
course I made
Oh,
it. Because we
Drosta, yeah.
always make
Yeah,
the
I
same.
believe it totally.
Oh my god.
Huh.
But he also sees through your persuasion, but is talking
Mhm.
because a 3.
Yeah.
He rolled an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the interesting thing. Those of you who believe him believe everything. The ones who see through, you see that it's not necessarily that you don't believe him, because what he seems to be telling the truth, but there is that part of him that you can tell is not on board with this. So even though that he's aware, like, he's telling the truth, he does not for it. His kids enjoy it well enough. That what he is saying itself is true. The tone at which he's trying to broadcast it, trying to make it sound as if it was a normal thing, is not. You can tell that that's a front that he's putting on.
Gotcha.
It's forced.
That's a better way to put it. Yeah. You can tell that he's basically forcing. He's saying it, but his tone is very forced.
Yeah.
It is not the tone that
We enjoy it.
There's no war in
Yeah.
Ba Sing Se.
Every time you say that, all I can think of is, man, I can't wait to avoid the hell out of whatever Secret Service type of people they've got because.
Oh, right. I see. Are there like guards in here or some kind of people that are like equipped?
roll perceptions.
I will participate in this one.
Oh, you're gonna do well.
Yeah, I am.
Perception.
I'm gonna make the base roll of yours.
Same, yeah. Yeah, same as my base.
We're all very alert of any weapons right now, which is
Okay.
appropriate.
Dross, are you rolling or no?
Sure.
I'm asking. You don't have to. I'm just asking.
Perception. I zoned out for a second. Sorry.
That's not good.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
move
you're zoned out.
sector.
Got it.
You're enjoying
Yep.
the wine. You're enjoying.
I was
the
having a
wine.
great time with the wine.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
Makes sense. Makes
So
sense.
everyone but Drosta, you notice that the people that are still here in the tavern, there's only probably 3 or 4 others still in the tavern. None of them are doing any sort of aggressive things. They're watching, but you do notice that you can see a dagger on a couple of them. You don't see any on so out of the 4 that are here, there's 4 others. 2 have daggers, 2 do not.
One more question from you.
And they do not look heavily armored like a guard.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay, go ahead.
Would it be best, in your opinion, that we skedaddle as soon as we could?
Are you referring to this town or this tavern?
Mostly the town.
Of the town, I would advise it. Of this tavern, I believe you are probably safe here. You are probably safer here than you are in most other places of the city.
There is one other point of interest that I'd like to visit. I'd like your opinion first. I'd like to go visit that toy shop. I believe it's called Belinsky.
You see him like roll his eyes and that's if you can call it a toy shop, it is a toy shop. I guess that is one name to call it. It's a bunch of garbage to me.
Well,
That's a fair opinion.
one person's trash. And what of the clergy within this town?
Are you referring to the abbot at the church?
Yes.
I do not know them personally.
Can I ask what god do you worship? Or what
I
god do they worship at the chapel? Not necessarily you. I don't want to make assumptions on your beliefs.
They pray to Saint Andro.
Saint
Uh,
Andrew?
Saint Andro.
Hmm.
Is that saint somebody that is under a god that is specific, or just like a regular saint?
Hold please. I don't actually know the answer. Hold on.
Come on, get the lore. Go,
Yes.
go.
I
Or speedrun any percent.
Lore.
I do believe that he
Okay.
is. Well, I knew it said it in here somewhere because I scrolled past it,
Yeah.
so I was like, scroll up.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that it is the Morning Lord.
Morning.
Most churches,
Just-
most churches in this land are dedicated to the Morning Lord.
What do I not know anything about the Morning Lord? Okay.
Yep.
It's a
If
7.
anybody else wishes to roll, they can. Otherwise, up to you.
Could I
feel
roll
like-
religion?
This has been
Oh, that
asked
would actually
yes.
make
before,
more
I forget.
sense.
Religion would be a better check.
But religion's a +3. That what I meant to roll would have been religion, so it would have been even lower. I'm not going to take advantage of the system. I'll just take my low roll.
Nope.
I don't know if this will be. I can try. Pretty good. Yep, that's fair.
Oh my. Okay.
No,
Drosta
you're
actually-
doomed to.
Drosta,
Yeah.
you can roll advantage on this one because of
Oh, thank
reasons.
you. Should I just roll once or want to roll again with advantage?
Go ahead and just roll it with advantage.
See, like I said, you were doomed
Advantage,
to
but
roll bad.
yeah.
Hey, look.
Die.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Hey.
And that makes perfect sense for
Yeah.
Drosta.
Yeah. I
So,
wonder why.
Mhm.
so what you know, is the Morning Lord. His name is Lathander. He is a god of the dawn, renewal, creativity, birth. He's a god of basically all things light. And absolutely abhors anything undead.
Of course.
He is typically, a lot of times they will have, it's the sun symbol you guys have seen. You saw it in Irina's house.
Mhm.
He is normally one of the, he's seen as one of the most benevolent gods, and typically is called upon for like when somebody needs defense against something, or when somebody is hopeful for something, they typically call to Lathander or the Morning Lord. That is Lathander. And Saint Androl is a saint of Lathander.
Okay. Well, yes, Lathander is the name of the Morning Lord. He is the god of the sun and light and good things, basically. to the party. So.
You would
What
have
a nice deity.
yes, you would have to
Yes, he
ask the
is very
father
good.
down there for more information if you wished, but
Sure.
I do not partake in it. But there are those that do.
Right. Well, I suppose if does anyone else have anything? If not, then
Oh, do you have a stable or a cart or anything that you
Or
might?
where to go for it nearby.
Unfortunate. Hold on.
thirsty
His
boy.
voice dries my mouth out really bad.
Is that
Fair
a
enough.
circle? It is.
Hmm?
Circle.
What?
Kirkle.
Yeah, it is a circle.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
I was
have.
like,
Ah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I love this thing.
I take one of the. That's my work bottle.
Sponsored by
Uh-huh.
Strahd.
That's what mine is. I brought it home from work because I was like, I'm gonna need it. But yeah, where his voice is, for some reason, it just dries my mouth out like crazy. I'm even like chewing gum to try to keep my mouth. But for some reason, his voice is just right there where it dries my mouth out. Hold on. Refocusing my brain.
Mhm.
Stable.
Stable. Thank you.
Horse and
I
tax
was like-
services.
Refocusing brain.
Or somewhere
Equestrian
that they are there for you to
services.
purchase them. You know. Yes.
The only people in these lands who have carts or horses are the Vistani, and the circus ringmaster that is here in town. I believe his carriage is at the stockyard.
Circus. Well, perhaps we can talk with them and get some horses.
You can try. I've never tried to
Well, you throw enough gold
do
at
that,
something.
but
What?
the ringmaster stays here, so you can also talk to him. Although I've never seen any horses with his, so I do not know how he gets it around.
What about that camp you mentioned, the Vistani camp? What do you know about that place?
I do not know that they are. Or I do know that they are not often seen coming to town. They will come here once in a while to get supplies, but most people here in town do not welcome the Vistani.
Oh, so
Is
even the
there a
Vistani are
reason?
not welcome here.
Yeah, why that? Why is that?
Roll persuasion.
Oh boy.
Please,
I'm
I would love to
gonna
know.
grab a drink real quick.
I don't know.
Okay, actually, so you guys are helping each other with this. So, whichever one of you has the highest, roll with advantage. I should have said that. That's my fault.
Oh, my
That'd
bad.
be DeRosta with
I'll
14.
I got a
go.
plus
Yeah,
5.
DeRosta is
All right, let's try that again.
I should have said that. That's my fault.
Well, okay.
Still,
Fair.
it's fine. It's all good.
What?
But why though?
But why?
But why
The-
though?
What is wrong with the Vistani?
The burgomaster does not care for the Vistani. They tend to work closely with Strahd, and the burgomaster and Strahd do not get along. Which is quite ironic considering his position.
I do know that the burgomasters really get along. It's okay, never mind. But like, I look at Arena and just be like, this is strange, but it is fine. Okay.
The burgomaster and all of his festivals are his attempt at keeping what he calls the evil at the bay. By if he thinks that if the town is happy, there is no reason for Strahd to come visit.
Interesting.
Has that worked so far?
It has worked. It has worked well enough. Strahd has come once or twice, but he normally does not stay long. He is normally out busy doing other things and taking care of other business that he has. If anybody wants to roll an insight.
Uh-huh.
I'll roll an insight on behalf of Sophie. I mean, it's not like.
Oh, it's even worse than 2.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh no.
Yeah, these rolls are getting worse
It's a
and worse.
2.
Plus or
I'm
minus
so
2 for
impressed
mine
with
is
everyone.
Sophie's, so.
I got it.
There you
Okay.
go. She's back
Yeah.
to do it.
I'll roll like a 7 or
A 4.
something.
Yeah. Break the curse. Come on. Do
Hmm.
it.
I'll roll.
You won't roll
I'll roll a
different.
9 or a 7. I called it.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my
Seven.
god!
Truly incredible.
Truly.
Something special there. Yep.
Truly, the game knows. The dice, the virtual dice know.
Mm.
Seems about right.
Mhm.
They're in our walls.
So Harrigan, you pick up on this as the only one who rolled above a 10.
Mm-hmm.
When he talks about that, you catch a hint because it's you're not much higher than the DCs, but you catch a hint that he knows more about that than he lets on.
Mm. Well, have you spoken to Strahd very much?
I do not speak to Strahd.
That is very fair. He's a pretty intense man.
Among other things, yes.
So maybe it would be wise, like our friend here, to not talk to Strahd unless we have to. Looking at Sophie with that whole thing. Yeah.
What?
I'm looking at Sophie as I said.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, we do have to speak to the man.
Well, yes,
Do
but
we?
like, do not go out of our way to seek him if it is possible until we are ready to do that.
Aye.
You you have spoken to Strahd.
Yes. We have.
And you are still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Is that unusual?
Interesting. Not
Somehow.
unusual. It is not impossible or necessarily unusual. It is just not something that normally happens for adventurers or people from outside of these lands.
You did
There
get
are
very
certain
quiet, though.
people in these lands. Roll insights. I know I'm having you roll a lot, but there's a lot of things about this that you
All
need
right.
to find out
So
about
much
things that
lore.
You're gonna roll well.
I cannot just give you everything
I'm
on
not.
this.
I broke
Oh,
the
wow,
curse.
this
What?
was
that one
brutal.
bounced off the table. Oops.
You
Dice,
know,
dice are
Please
broken.
hold. Take
Doing a
2.
truly impressive amount of jumping
Okay,
back
it's
and
better.
forth in terms of rolling.
Yeah.
Roll.
So
Yeah.
he says there are certain people, he emphasizes that tend to take care of those that come into these lands. When he says this, he looks toward Mikhail.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mikhail, roll me deception checks. Roll me a deception check.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Mhm.
If anybody wants to roll against Mikhail,
Is this an insight?
insight?
this would
Is
be an
this an
insight
insight?
check.
Hiya!
Alright.
Don't
Damn
look at
it!
me. Ha!
Yeah,
Well, now I'm gonna fail. The curse is broken. Wait.
The
The curse is broken.
Oh.
The curse is broken.
So
it's finally
Mikhail,
broken.
We're
so
independent now.
Megan, what is Mikhail doing in this instance?
Since the conversation has turned to the topic of the Vistani camp and then everything thereafter, Mikhail has been attempting to sink into the floor, which is difficult as he's a very large man. But
The person you
he's just
don't.
been like slowly but surely just kind of been.
So you mean to tell me that there's 2 people at the table now who are really trying to not bring any attention to themselves?
I
Yep.
see. I see.
So hard.
different
Just trying
Wait.
just
to
Wait,
different
wait.
look at
reasons.
me.
And the worst, probably 2 people, to see that have this insight work great. But he's one of the good ones.
Jesus.
Hi, he's been
fucking
such a help. Is-
Roll persuasion?
Who are you telling this to?
The two of you who believed
Both
him.
of you.
Or I
The
guess
two of you that
decided
just
past
spoke.
Okay,
Mikhail's
okay.
deception.
Oh my
Persuasion.
Whatever you're like,
Yeet.
Above.
Yeah, nah. Sorry, man.
Holy shit, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
What happens?
No.
Look, low rolls and role
I
play
can't
is
believe
the
you're
best
blowing up
thing
my
in the
spot
world.
with this.
He's going to look at Mikhail. I see. The Vistani typically do not come into town. To see one come into town, much less your friend here, is very uncommon for a multitude of reasons.
Yes, well.
Specifically
I'm
this
not
one?
with Vistani, am I?
Huh?
I'm not with other Vistani, I said. And then he said this one.
No, I would imagine you would not be.
Oh, can I
Whoa.
insight check that?
Yes,
Mm.
do it.
9.
I will do this one. Let me see.
You have a chance.
Never have I, as a DM, wanted to roll as low as I do right now.
Mm-hmm.
He is wrong.
And this is where you roll a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
You get the idea that he knows more than he seems to be letting on about you,
Fucking shit. Okay.
as he also rolled a
and that Mikhail
9.
does sit up in his seat and no longer attempts to hide. Sorta. Just,
Hey, yes,
you know.
D&D Vlad, a little bit
Now it's like,
earlier
okay, straighten
than
up. We're
normal.
good.
All right,
Usually
all
it's like,
right. Let's go.
Good
We're
morning.
doing this, you know.
Zila perks up at this moment because there's been a shift at the table.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps not. Well, any other words of wisdom for the newcomers?
I would advise to stay clear of the Burgomaster as well as the Wachter house.
Hmm.
You do not want to get involved. And that is... It's on the mouse too, but...
On the mouse?
On the
The
mouse.
mouse, the map.
It's like, that's
The
different.
map. The
Can
map.
we have the map
Oh,
of
that's how
Velaki,
you
by the
say-
way?
It was the first thing posted
We're in... Oh, sorry, I already
at the
have it up.
very,
'cause
very top.
I put it on my bar.
It's all good.
Oh,
I have my
is
favorite
it?
bar.
Where?
It
I
should be
just
there now.
reposted it.
Yeah.
It's
Posted it
good.
again.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I didn't see Velaki, but okay, thank you.
It's all good.
Mhm.
I'm actually going to put that back into my bar. I took it off. I'm gonna put
Yeah, I
back
have
in
it
there.
on my bar. Oh,
Yeah, I
right.
can probably remove Barovia Village off my bar finally.
No, we might have to go back
No,
again.
no, no, we need to go back. I don't know why, but we do.
Yeah.
No, I think
I'll,
I'm gonna
I'll put it on one of the 6 other
now.
bars I have
We want to
things
go
on.
say hi to the shopkeepers again there. Because
Yeah.
you left such a good
Yeah.
Mm,
Uh-huh. I'm going to say hi to them the next time I see them.
impression.
Let's say hi.
We're not going to visit,
Okay.
but if any of us get sending, we'll bug the shit out of
Yes.
Hold on.
No.
let
If
me
we get
see.
sending, we need to
Oh,
bug
no.
the hell out of
Will
that
I get
cousin
Yeah.
to
sending?
revolt.
I, to Sean's delight, I do not get sending.
I don't think I do, but I can check.
I
Might.
don't know if I
Let me
can.
see, my spell list is kind of weird, so.
I'm so
Druid.
happy.
5e.
Strahd, spell
Oh, I
to
think druids
mage.
have sending. Actually, no,
I
I
think
think
they
I
do
don't
have
think druids do. I think
sure.
it's cleric.
I don't think so. I think
I don't think druids have it. I don't.
I think it's cleric.
Yeah.
Clerics do, for sure.
Clerics, warlocks, sorcerer.
I don't know a sorcerer. That's
Sorcerers
Bard,
do.
cleric, and wizard. I'm looking at the spell
Bard,
sheet.
Yeah.
cleric, wizard. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think sorcerer do because I have the sorcerer spell list for Ayaki and I don't have it.
Oh,
on
No,
there.
it
red
might be.
mages
It
do
might
not
be.
get standing.
It might be
So.
certain.
It might be a specific subset
Yeah,
of sorcerer might get
certain
it.
Yeah.
subclasses.
Yeah,
A certain
classes.
bloodline probably
Yeah,
does.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that aside, um, the food was good. Are we good to go, guys?
If
My wine is almost empty, sure.
I shall leave you to it.
I-
You have a room.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome to come back when you wish.
You have our
Thank you.
thanks.
Mikael,
Yes. Yes.
What about Mikael?
What about Mikael?
I guess it's nothing we didn't already know.
What is nothing we didn't already know?
There is some interesting points the barkeep seemed to have made specifically about you. Is there anything you care to share with the party?
What do you want specifically? What point was so interesting?
I mean, we already knew he was Vistani. We knew that but
No, I'm Vistani. You know that some Vistani work for Strahd. They were ones that kidnapped you.
That's how we got
yeah,
here. That is true.
and he's the good
Yes.
one because he saved our life. I don't know if that man
don't
believed us,
know
but
if I like that, but
But
you know.
I suppose that is a good question to start off with. Why did you save their life? And why are you not working with the other Vestani?
Okay. I. Why did I save your life? I don't know. I saw them taking you. I felt bad. It wasn't
that
really deeper than that. I thought maybe I could stop something bad from happening. And I couldn't. Not really. But I could try. And I am not with the other Vistani for a lot of reasons. Including I would really like to not go to that camp that's south of town that he talked about, if we could avoid it. I mean, well, you all could. How's the way to put this? I can't go to that camp south of town. You all can if you wish, but I cannot.
were
Well,
you.
but
I suppose with the things you've done and going against them, you were banished, weren't you?
Yeah, they kicked me out a long time ago.
Huh. I guess that makes sense. Sorry. Although I
Well,
guess you don't really regret it, perhaps. You seem
It
torn.
was less of a choice in the moment than you are implying it to be,
Um,
but
Mm.
it is what it is.
what did? Never mind. If you want to tell us, you can. I'm not gonna ask you.
I have a feeling it will come up sooner rather than later, but maybe we should wait for that to happen
well,
naturally.
I guess for the moment we will not go to the Vestani camps out of here if it is a concern
Yeah,
for safety. Yeah.
that sounds.
well, there's
Like
another
I said,
concern
you all
there.
can go easily. They just won't. I don't really know what would happen. It's been a long time.
Well, what about Arena? I mean, we're trying to keep her from Strahd and going straight to what is essentially a camp of his soldiers.
Would be
With her
bad.
might not be
Yes,
the
that
better.
would be bad.
Well, I wasn't going to go there until after we had dropped her
Spies
off
would
at the
be
Abbey,
more
but
accurate.
yes.
Ah, that is fair.
So, I am down for exploring the town.
Good day.
Is no fun is no Blinsky?
That sounds like a good start.
Yeah, Zila.
good start, huh?
Indeed.
Sure.
Sure. Let's go see these toys.
Toys.
Well, I'd like to ask the man about the specific one, but yes, the other toys should be
Yeah.
interesting.
Let's go see, huh?
Okay. So, who walks out of the room first?
I think Harrigan would, because
Mm-hmm.
he suggested it.
Ergen? Okay. Roll me a dexterity saving
Oh,
throw,
Oh,
please.
good.
well, I'm glad it was me.
No.
Shoot. Dexterity saving throw saves dex. There it is. Yeet. That's not bad.
That's not bad. Got a
That's
good
not bad.
plus.
It's
As
really
you
not
walk
bad.
out of the building, you bump into a person and fall on your butt.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
at a 20 for the other person, you fall on your butt.
Oh.
It's kind
Well,
of
I'm
like the
sorry.
turn smack boom.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
I'm so sorry, and I'm gonna look up. Who is he?
So, the man you see in front of you
Mm.
is
Big arm?
a older gentleman,
Uh,
dressed in some very interesting garb.
Gotta love that poker face.
He is
He'd be
a
happy.
very colorfully dressed half elf.
Oh.
Who you now notice was the bard that was playing earlier.
Oh.
oh.
And now that you get a look at him, he looks like he belongs in a circus. He fits that kind of colorful, flamboyant design that you see a lot of like carnival, like ringmasters and things wear. Where it's very purposefully colorful and bombastic. And he's an older gentleman, probably in his 60s or and he has a cane and has a little lute that he was playing earlier obnoxiously before you yelled at him to quiet it down.
Well, it wasn't me, and at that point, recognizing him, I'll speak up and be like, "Oh, I just want you to know I appreciated your music," and I'll start to get up.
You, my boy, you might be the first person to have ever told me that.
Well, I hope I'm not your last. You play very well.
The rest of you roll perception or roll insights and or actually, no, you know this. When he went to go play, you were not the only people who shushed him. My boy, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I do not think that is the case. But I try anyway.
Admirable cause.
Eventually, I might. I haven't in 60 years, but I might eventually be able to play.
Well, I'm sorry for bumping into you. Me and my party,
no.
we've got a place to go.
I see. Well, do not allow me to stop you. I shall let you go, and I will see you later tonight.
Are you?
Hey, we
I'm,
should be
I'm
back
walking
here.
up now. Yeah. Are you
Later
staying here?
later tonight. What's
Yes,
later
I
tonight?
stay here at the inn, and I stay here at the inn, and I entertain people. I do it twice a day. It is payment for my room here, while I have my carnival. Well, although the carnival is not set up currently, but until it is, I pay for my room here by performing and entertaining the people.
Okay, I think that's. Are you the ringmaster here? For the
I
circus
am.
that's in town?
That I
Ah.
am.
Perfect. We heard that you have horses?
I do not have horses.
You
do
have
have a
the
cart.
You have a
ability to
mule?
conjure horses.
I do not.
The bartender lied to us.
Well, the bartender was not sure. He
Well, the
was just
bartender
saying
said he
maybe.
had a cart, huh? You have a cart?
Maybe a
I do
cart?
have a cart.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a start at least.
Right.
Then what pulls it if not
No
horses?
horses.
Ah, now see. Now you asked the right questions.
Yes, well.
So,
Oh, you wish to know that?
yes.
Yes, I wish to know.
Ah, now see.
See,
That
wisdom
is a
is your
different-
dump stat.
Haha. Now, what pulls it is Kitty.
Okay, what is Kitty?
It is my tiger.
I see. You have
Ah.
a tiger that pulls your cart.
Yes.
Just one?
Yes.
What color?
What
Color is your
tigers come in
tiger?
different colors.
Yes, tigers come in different colors.
Yes,
There's
they do.
orange and black.
Okay,
What
well,
other color would it be?
have you not heard of albino creatures? It could possibly be a white tiger.
That is absurd.
How dare you use my druid stuff?
Shh.
Well,
I'm-
and Dorosa has
look,
met
you
tiger
say-
people, so she knows.
You say
Different
that
variations.
is
Yeah.
you say that is absurd. But look at me. Do I look absurd or
Yes,
regular
yes,
to
you
this
do.
world? Thank you. Exactly.
This
I
is
knew.
true. We all look kind of absurd.
Yes.
Speak for yourselves.
Especially from the people in the body.
Yeah,
but, you know.
speak for yourselves.
You are a talking
So
food.
Herigen.
Harrigan, you're
Aye?
as strange as me.
I don't
imagine,
believe I
though-
could eat a berry through my hand, but
That
I
is a
also
weird
can't
one.
turn
I've never
into
seen
an
that happen.
animal.
So something
that's
I've never
fair as
seen.
well.
What are you exactly?
Who was he asking this to?
He would be asking this to the slimes.
What am I? Is that what you said?
Yes. What exactly are you?
We are plasmoids. It's a where we function quite differently from how you do. I mean, we do, but we don't. We're humanoids. We're not gonna.
I
like,
can see
eat
that.
you
Just
like some kind of.
I understand that.
crazy-
Just explain what you are. I do not need a full explanation. Just what are you? You are a plasmoid. Got it. What are you? And he looks at Harrigan.
Ah, I'm a humanoid.
Clearly,
Is
that
he
is not
stupid?
the whole truth. No, I think he's just
Uh,
confused.
I think he hit his head one too many times.
Ah,
Um,
yes, that will do it to you. I've been there
Yeah.
before.
Uh,
This is an unfortunate incident. But anyway,
Well, if it
I shall
happened
let
to
you
me,
go.
I don't
I will see you
remember
tonight.
it.
And he walks
Yes,
by.
indeed.
What's
tonight.
to?
Okay.
Oh right, the inn. You work at
Alright.
the inn.
He lives at the inn. He stays at the inn. He'll just, he does
Right.
the music,
He
but
pays
okay.
for room and board.
This is
Yes.
established.
Okay. Well, that was something, and now we can't get horses because they don't exist unless we.
But
steal
there is a
kit-
cart.
We could take the kitty.
Do you want to take a random wild tiger that does not know us and try to make it pull the carts for us?
I let me think on my
Imagine how that would go out.
Well, it's
on-
not entirely wild or random. It's the animal of a circus, so it's got to be trained in
let
some manner.
me-
But we are not the trainers. We do not know the tiger. It would not know us. That would not go well.
You might be able to tame it.
You're right. You're right. It's probably his close personal furry friend. Right. Well, shall we get going?
Yes.
And don't take that out of
Aye.
context. I saw that look.
What? What I missed?
And and then Sophie will start to
Yes,
head
we
out.
know you way too well.
What? I'm just having conversation about a.
I was trying to keep it together, but I couldn't. Nope. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You're.
Okay, the player just rolled a nat 1 on that. What the fuck did I miss?
Chris said it's his furry friend.
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
that.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, I'm
He
just
said
gonna let
that.
that be.
These are the lines
It's
made
fine.
between them.
Yep.
Look, I'm struggling tonight, man. I
It
don't know
was
what
just
to
a
tell
funny
you.
phrasing.
I decided
Oh
to
my
let it
God.
go.
It
Anyway.
happens.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I'm ready to head out if nobody else wants anything to
go.
do here.
Oh
Gonna
yes,
follow
to
Zophie.
We're
Belinsky.
going to the
Gotta
Blinskis.
be cadence
Okay.
for him.
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys can begin to make your way down toward Blinsky Toys. It's now probably about 2, maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And okay. You guys can begin to make your way.
Sorry,
And
didn't mean to do that.
as you begin to make your way down toward the shop, you guys know where this is at. You saw it on your way. But as you pass here, retrace your steps, and you get to the front of this building. Which, let me bring back the description of this. So, as I said earlier, you have this shop. You have the 2 big windows. You see a bunch of toys and the hanging placards with the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." And the sign hanging above the door is a rocking horse, not hearse, walking
Oh,
horse
toy store.
with a B. Okay. You guys are free to go in if you choose to.
Yep, we're going in.
Yes, please.
So, oh gosh. Okay, this is gonna take me a second.
Find the voice.
Give the voice.
It's not that I'm gonna have a problem with.
Oh?
Oh, okay.
Welcome, friends, to the House of Blinsky, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices. Perhaps you know a little child in need of a little toy, a little boy or little girl?
Well, hello there. No, we don't have any need to
Not
purchase
exactly.
a toy.
Then why
But,
would you come? Do you want one?
Maybe.
No, actually, I have one right here. And I come to ask a question or two about it if I could. I'll pull out the
Ask
doll
away.
and hand it over to him. Would you happen to know who the owner of this doll is?
I do not.
Well then. Do you know any information about it? How old this toy might be?
Hmm. No idea.
Did you make the toy?
Yes. It says that's my name. He's no fun. He's no Blinsky.
But then how do you
By
not
the way,
know
Vlad,
what
that roll
when
was
you made it?
intentional. I
You know
snuck
how
away
many
from
I
the
think they
party.
make?
No.
They're popular. Thank you very much.
Are they?
Roll perception.
I would love to roll perception. I was about to say I'm looking at the Zeal's looking at the shelves and stuff or whatever is available. Yeah, that's on par.
Herjin chooses to believe it's popular.
All right. The rest of you, it's very obvious there are a lot of these dolls lying around this shop. It does not look very popular. There's a lot of dolls around the shop, and a lot of them have a lot of dust.
Hmm. Well,
Well, we found it in the room from a little girl who had gone missing.
Oh, dear. That's not good.
No. So we brought it to you in case you had any more insights about the background, I guess, of where the girl came from or her family.
I do not know.
That's
I
unfortunate.
I have no idea. The last person that came in here came in about 2 weeks ago.
And who was that?
That was the funny ringmaster man.
Oh, really? Did
Oh,
he
what
buy a
was he
toy?
doing here?
Yeah.
He came to buy a doll.
Huh.
And he bought a monkey.
Monkey.
And you'll see the monkey comes up and climbs up onto his shoulder. And you see a little, what are they called? Capuchin? That's the ones that most people train, right? Isn't that what they
Think
are?
so.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see a little almost capuchin-sized monkey with a pink tutu.
So cute. So cute.
This
so
is
cute.
Piccolo.
It's
Oh!
so cute.
Mhm.
Who?
Piccolo.
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 Does Piccolo serve in the soon-to-be circus in town?
No, he's mine. He
Oh,
Oh,
gave
there
him
was
to
more
me.
than one monkey? There was two?
I don't know. Piccolo, was there another one of you?
I'm confused.
I don't think so. I think it was just the one.
So he bought a monkey.
No. He bought it all.
Okay.
With the monkey.
And
He
he
gave me
paid
the
for it
monkey.
with the monkey? So it was like a trade.
No, he paid for me with other things, but then he gave me the monkey.
Just for fun. He gave you the monkey.
I don't know why he did. He just gave me the monkey.
That's so
What does
weird.
this
It's very
man
well trained. Wanna see
know?
it?
So odd.
Aye, I would love to see. What tricks do you know?
Yeah.
Piccolo,
Ciela
you go
walks
get that.
over to watch the monkey.
And you will see the monkey hop off his shoulder, and it will go and it will climb up onto the shelves, and it will grab the
Yes.
exact doll he was pointing
it
at, even though
cute?
he
I
just said,
love it.
go get that one. And it will come down, and it will bring it over to him, and climb back up, and drop it in his hands.
All
See?
right, smart monkey.
It's a smart monkey.
Now get that one.
It doesn't do anything.
Haha.
Why does
smart
it like you so much?
I trained it.
Interesting.
I see.
He's a good monkey.
monkey. So, is there anything in here
Very
but dolls?
obedient.
I would like to look around.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, I look around. Yeah.
So
Nothing
as you
interesting.
look around, you see a few different things. You see,
This music is very ominous.
It really is.
It's an ominous toy shop.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is.
Scary.
that would be
Man,
because
it's a
my
monkey.
playlist ended.
Oh.
So we started doing Cthulhu music.
I was
Oh.
about to say it was very ominous. Like
Yeah,
we're about to find
That was a drastic change in
we're gonna
tone.
find like eldritch
Yes.
tomes and stuff in this.
You were not
toy
wrong.
shop.
Very
Ah.
realistic children-sized dolls.
Yes,
You
very
find,
realistic.
There we go.
Find an,
The loop,
elif-
I thought loop was set, and it was not.
an elithid shaped pet.
I'm not gonna lie,
Um,
this music's not any less foreboding.
Yeah.
I have
still
to. Oh
pretty.
wait.
Waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Holding the horses.
There it is.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope, not that one. That's not the one I want.
Is
Oh,
Arena
Oh.
with us?
is it this
I
one?
hope so.
I hope Arena's still with us.
Can you hear this one?
Yeah.
Yes. Is
is
Irina
a
with
lot.
us?
Yeah, I feel it's fitting for him.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Irina, you mentioned somebody with a monkey that you had met previously. Was that person the same person?
No, that was not him.
So are there two people with monkeys in Barovia?
Cleverman?
I do not know. I've never seen a monkey until the man came by.
Wait, was it
There was
the
a-
ringmaster though?
There was a doctor with a monkey. That's all that she told us earlier.
Oh my.
Did not look like the
Poisonous frog.
ringmaster.
Yep.
Interesting.
That is so strange.
As you look around, you see a few things. You see a miniature gallows complete with trap door and weighted hanged man. a set of wooden nesting dolls. The smaller you get, the older it gets, with the innermost doll being a mummy. A wooden string mobile of hanging bats. A wind-up musical merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children instead of horses. A ventriloquist dummy that looks like Strahd. A doll that looks like Irina. And a headless doll that comes with a sack of attachable heads, including one with the eyes and mouths stitched shut.
Is the doll that I have very similar to
I'm sad.
any other of them's?
No.
Huh.
Zila goes and looks at the doll that looks like Irina.
Okay. You,
looking.
yeah. As you look at this, it looks creepily accurate.
Does
Like the
Irina
rest of these
notice
dolls
it?
look off. The rest of these toys look off. This looks incredibly and creepily accurate.
Do you know when you created this one?
Oh, that one? That one is not for sale.
I didn't ask if it was for sale. I asked when you made it.
I don't know. I make a lot of those.
You make a lot of these.
Yes,
But yet
that one
was not for
particularly.
sale?
That is for Ezek.
Who?
Ezek, you know, big man, weird arm.
Oh, vaguely acquainted.
Ah,
I make one about once a month.
I want to look over at Irina. What's she looking like?
She is probably looking at it. She is looking at the doll in kind of like the morbid curiosity type of way. Like, this is both creepy but also oddly fascinating.
I shoot Zila a bit of a worried glance, and then look back at the shopkeeper. Just why does he need one of these dolls once per month?
I don't know. He comes in, he gave me description, I made doll.
uh-huh.
What does a shopkeeper know? Jeez.
Although, you look like that. That's weird. But cool. Hi. Irina looks at him. Hello? Like, very confusedly. And he's, speaking of, this man is just smiling ear to ear this entire time.
Is he okay?
Are you asking him, or are you want to roll an insight?
Insight check.
Okay, insight.
Can you?
Anybody's free to roll it.
Nah, I'll nah.
I will join. I will join.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't have a whole universe
You-
knowledge.
You see this man is as happy as he looks. There is nothing about him that says he is sad. He is as happy as he looks.
Okay.
Well, this has been. I feel like going to this place has only opened up more questions.
I don't know what questions, but if you have questions, I'll ask. I'll answer. Answer.
Do you
Yes,
want
sir.
to make toys upon request, like special toys?
I can. Although, yeah, I can. You have to pay for it up front, though.
I was just wondering. Okay.
Okay.
I think that we are good here. Anybody want to buy a toy before we leave?
Ah, I have one right here.
Nope.
Nobody wants the hanged man gallows or the merry-go-round with the walls? Nobody?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
How much do you charge
Okay,
for a
that's fine.
doll? I'll ask that
That
much.
depends on the doll.
I will grab an absolutely random one from my right, not even looking.
Okay, 1, 2.
What is it and how much is it?
Roll me a d6.
D6. Got 6.
It's either real good or real bad.
Just an order on the the wall.
Do you look at it before asking?
No.
That is 9 silver.
9 silver for what?
You picked up the ventriloquist Strahd.
Oh. You know, I don't think 9 silver is worth this. I apologize, sir, but I hope you have a wonderful day. And he's going to start
All will
walking
be well.
away. All will be well.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And you can walk out of the shop. So now that you've all exited the shop, roll perception checks.
Okay.
Seeing?
Yes.
Of course.
Weird.
Come on, roll better. Come
don't
on,
need
my dear
to.
sister. Yes, you do. Roll. We all had to roll.
Okay. So what the party doesn't see is what's going to happen now. Zelfie, what is going on? Where are we
Okay,
going?
so
What are we doing?
anyways, as I snuck away, I wanted to go and check out the town square.
All right.
Oh my God.
You can go walk
That
down
roll
to the
was
town square.
intentional.
Well,
Absolute madwoman.
And
Well, he did.
he beat all your passive perceptions, and then when you came out, you would have, I was like, well, maybe they'll notice when they come out of the store.
And I was waiting. No one ever said,
Even
"Hey,
with
Sophie," the
a
entire time
17?
in there.
No,
We're
it's a
oddly quiet.
plus 2 to a stealth.
I was quiet.
You have a +2?
Incredible.
Uh-huh.
You
The
must
dex
have rolled
build.
so well.
You can see it. My last roll is up in chat. It was a 16.
16, making it an 18.
Wow, you're so
The
much
highest you
closer.
guys got
Yeah.
was 17.
That's annoying.
So you guys don't know that he's gone or she's gone yet.
So yes, I was oddly quiet.
Yeah, and you guys are in that for probably a good half an hour, 45 minutes. So, okay, Zophie, so you want to go to the town square?
Yeah, I wanted to go to the town square.
Okay, is there anything in particular you want to go there, or just seeing what's going on?
Just what's going on. If I see a weirdly armed man there.
Okay. As you get to the town square, you begin to see some of the people of the town are tearing down like old garland and putting up new. You imagine in preparation for the new festival. More people, the people are still drawing from that well. You imagine they're just getting their water. And the people that were in the stocks are no longer there. But the donkey heads that they were wearing are there. They're all lined up in front of the stocks.
Right, they were wearing donkey heads.
Nobody batted an eye at that, which I thought was odd.
No, are they Are there any new heads that are possibly being set out
Nope,
or anything?
it's just all donkey heads. And there's nobody in the stocks right now. I did not mean gallows stocks.
Gotcha. Yeah. I would like to approach someone.
Okay, you can walk up to one of the Valaki. Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes. Yes. What can I help you with?
Yes. When does the event start?
Are you talking about the festival of the Blazing Sun?
Yes. We were. I was told there would be a festival here, and everyone loves it so much.
Oh, I believe it starts in a couple of days, I think.
Is how many is a couple?
I would say probably 2, 3.
2, 3. Is it not quite concrete when he sets them? He just kind of does it a little whimsically.
No, it's typically within about 3 days of when he puts out the posters. It's just a matter of whether he considers he put them out last night if they count for today, or if he counted yesterday as the first day.
Oh, so I suppose that's right. Did the wolf one already happen, or did he change
Yes,
his
that one was a couple
mind?
of weeks ago.
Oh, that's why the poster changed. Okay. I see. What happened with the Wolf's Head Jamboree? What was that one all about?
That one was all about hunting wolves.
Oh, well, that's simple enough. Oh, that must be why the Blue Water has steak.
Yes.
Ah, I see.
They pay a pretty decent price to the burgomaster to take the wolves, and then they cook them and preserve them.
I see.
It's
That
very
makes-
good. I very much enjoy them.
Yeah, I had one myself. They were pretty good.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you. 2 or 3 days. Okay. And if is the burgomaster the one who makes these posters?
I think so. I would imagine so.
Okay. I don't reckon he, especially to an outsider like me, I don't imagine he takes kindly to visitors.
I don't know. We don't get many.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, all right. I guess that. All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to try and rush back to the toys.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check on your way back.
Oh, I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm trying to get back before they leave in the timeline.
Okay, so what I'm going to need is roll me a d20.
Cool. That's a 16 on the die.
Okay, and then I need. Let's have Mikhail roll me a d20. They come out of the store about. It's one of those where they walk out of the store and then you show up. Like you're like a minute behind them walking out of the store. So it's very obvious that you just reappear.
Gotcha. Cool. Awesome. Love it. Oh, hey guys.
Where did you go? What the fuck? What?
I had to sorry.
Visible confusion on Zila's face.
Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
You had to go to the bathroom.
Really?
God damn you!
Do slimes even go to the bathroom?
That was so close. Oh, that was a
You had to
history
go to
check.
the
Wait.
bathroom. Everyone does it. Huh?
See? Okay.
Well, Harrigan can tell you're lying. Nobody else does.
I'm not gonna say anything. all Harrigan does is
Harrigan's
kinda
like,
go,
I'm going to hold this over you.
Yeah, Harrigan has one in the books.
Mhm,
Check.
God.
Harrigan will remember this.
Damn it!
mhm,
I
mhm.
have
I am one away!
You sure are. I had to go to the bathroom.
Absolutely great.
So this is how it feels.
It's
Sorry.
so unfortunate.
Sorry. I'm just gonna dip in here, see what they have real quick. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna go into Blinsky's.
Oh, well,
Hello.
Did she not come with us into Blinsky's?
I don't think she did.
No, I didn't. Hello. Oh, that's a monkey. Odd, weird, strange.
It's Piccolo.
Piccolo. Right. Pickle. He's not green though. All right. Well.
Are monkeys normally green?
So, what all do you have here? You have.
I have toys. I'm a toy maker. That's what I do.
How much? How much is this one? Pulling off the ventriloquist.
That is 9 silver.
Read.
Erasing 9 silver from my character
All right.
sheet.
Let me give you the parcel of the doll.
No.
Boom.
I love this trait.
Okay.
Absolutely
I
incredible.
was very sad when I wasn't there. I'm like, I need to still go in. Fantastic. Is there a picture that goes with this?
There is not, but I'll get
I'm
one.
sure we
Okay.
could Google one.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm sure it has to exist on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sure. I just need to find one and make sure I can use it.
All right. It's of Strahd. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's a.
Yes,
it's
it
a,
is.
Yeah, it's a
You're
ventriloquist
gonna
dummy that
start
looks like
getting
Strahd.
shit from Zila now.
I go in. My eyes immediately lock on it, and I'm like, I need this. I want this. Here's my money. I have this.
All right. Anything else?
No. I think that it sounds like a ventriloquist doll that you like put your hand into, right?
Yeah, it's like a normal ventriloquist
Yeah,
doll where
okay.
you put your hand up
Yep.
and
Okay.
talk with it.
Okay.
It has a little stick to move an arm.
Oh.
If you want to, you don't have to. It's
No,
like optional. You
there's-
can pull it off and have it.
This will be fun later. Thank you. And I'm gonna put it away in my bag.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thanks. What else do we have here? Have that looks like Irina. Did you know there's a doll that looks like you in here?
Yes, I did. Unfortunately.
Okay, that's weird. Weird. Well, it was nice meeting you. I'm gonna go catch up with my intro. Do you do
Okay.
hold on. Do you do custom orders?
I do.
How much?
That would depend on the custom order. I'm a great inventor and toy maker. Or, well, I'm a student of one.
I'm gonna need checks if you guys are trying to hear as I'm talking quietly to him.
I mean, I'm outside, so
If you guys think you'd be trying to listen.
I would, and I'd have my
Is that-
owl.
Is that insight or is it perception?
Perception.
That would be perception because you're trying to hear.
God
Against-
damn it!
Against
you get-
my deception, which is
Yeah,
straight.
well,
roll.
I nat one, so it doesn't matter.
Well,
Zarosta is not listening. She
Okay.
is
Oh!
looking out as waiting for you to come out of the store.
Terrigen is
Yes,
getting
what do you say?
so much to hold over Zophie right now.
I will message the people if I can get it
Ah.
done.
Sure. I think I can do that.
Okay.
That'll be 2 gold.
Zila's too distracted by the fact that she's like, wait, but how? And but
Same with Zarosta's even trying because she's just like,
Hmm.
wait, where did she go? What? To the bathroom? Like, where are the bathrooms here? Like,
2 gold. That's okay. 2 gold is a kind of hefty price. Will it be as lifelike as that?
If you wanted to, I don't know why you'd want to. Those look ugly.
No, I don't want it to. It's
These are
kinda-
much prettier. And he points toward the headless doll with the sack sewn
God.
shut.
Do not make it look anything like that.
I mean, if you insist.
More of a plushie. But it doesn't have to be as close as that eerily as to Arena.
I wish you could find the guy I taught. He'd probably be better at it. No, wait, he taught me.
Who taught you?
Oh, his name was Fitz von Wiedrich.
It's Van what?
It's von Wiedrich.
Vierick? Varick?
I'll This is how he says it, but I will spell out what it actually sounds. What is actually? I'm saying it intentionally in this
I know.
stupid accent.
No, I totally get that. Ah, it's not.
And
a
now you can see
V.
why I say it the way I say it.
Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Weird.
Those darn W's.
I see. Okay.
Well, not only does he have W's, he puts like Y's randomly in words.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Like after the first letter, they have Y's, and it's like it's weird. It's like,
how do your commissions work? Is it all up front, half before, half after?
if you can do it half up front, half after.
Great. That seems fair enough. And I'll send a gold coin.
Ooh, okay. You know what? I can make a deal with you.
What's the deal?
Okay. So, the guy the guy taught me. I can't keep that straight. He made his greatest invention. He made a clockwork man.
Oh.
You think you can get him and bring him here? I want to study him. I want to see how it works. I want to make one.
Clockwork. You mean like a full-sized person?
No. He's like 3 feet tall, 2 feet tall. Maybe. I don't know. I've only heard rumor he made one. I heard he made him. I heard he lives in the castle.
Can I do a check to see if I know what / can determine if this is a Warforged he's talking about?
Sure.
What kind of check do you want?
Phew.
You just want like a straight
Let's
int?
just do a straight intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the sense that this is not a Warforged. Warforged, they can be made of clockwork, but they're typically not. They typically have more
Yeah.
organic and things to them, as much as organic as a machine can be. He seems like this being made by a person and being clockwork. You imagine it's probably something more to the machine, or more on the long lines of like a what's a good way to describe it?
An intricate toy?
Yeah, it's more of like, yeah, I would say it's more of like a very intricate and detailed type toy,
Okay.
as opposed to a sentient being like a
Okay.
Warforged.
I can try. I can't make any promises. We have things to do, places to be, but
If you do it, I won't take the other gold.
if I see him, I will try to convince them.
Okay.
Right. And I will go ahead and message the other 2 people. That was Mikhail and Harrigan.
Harrigan, yeah.
Yeah.
Urgent and Mikhail. Okay. While this is happening, what
Yep.
are the rest of you doing outside? It's probably no more than like 5, maybe 10 minutes tops. It's not a very long time that he's in there. Or she's
Zila
in there.
can't hear, but she's watching.
Okay. So you watch the man
Because
kind of
there's
chuckle a little
big
bit. And,
windows, yeah.
oh, yeah. It's big windows. They are cluttered with toys, so it's not
Yeah.
always the easiest to see.
Yeah.
But it's easy enough to still look in.
Yeah. That's
Um,
all she's really doing because
yeah.
she's just
Picture,
really
like,
confused.
The window, this is not something people go to anymore, but I did when I was a kid. A mall. Picture like the big shopping windows, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
during Christmas time when everything's all over them and
Oh,
then
yeah,
you
it's super
can't hardly see
cluttered.
through. That's what they look like.
Yeah, I get you.
Um,
But I can see the exchange go on, just not super
Yeah, you can
clearly.
see the exchange and you can see him be a little bit animated. I mean, no more animated than when you guys were in there, but
Yeah.
like he makes like big dramatic gestures and he kind of like you can't see the lower half of me because my camera cuts off, but I've been having my hands like on my hips, like he's like big old, he's a big guy.
You're doing the
So
thing
he's
I
like-
do as Estelle when she's trying to be proud of something. I get you.
Yeah, but like this is a very, very big dude.
Yeah.
He's like 400 pounds.
Okay.
He's a big guy.
Gotcha.
I mean, he like proudly puts his hand on his hip and puffs out his chest and when he's talking.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all that's really going on with her. She's
But
just
that's
watching.
really
She
all-
can't
yeah.
hear, but she's watching.
As a side
Yeah.
note, was our food good at the inn, or was it kind of like gross?
It
'Cause
was.
was
It was
named
actually
Heart
very
Stew
good.
and wolf steak. Okay, good.
No, it was actually very good. The wolf steaks were cooked perfectly. And the beet soup was not overpowering. It actually had very good flavor. And the bread was fresh. Like baked no later than this morning at the earliest.
Okay.
Erigen has developed a taste for wolf now. She wants more.
How the tables are
A
turned.
rabbit has developed a taste for wolf.
The
That
prey
is-
becomes a predator.
I'm getting images of the evil bunny from Monty
Terrifying.
Python.
Oh!
Right.
Oh.
Yes, the
Yes.
killer rabbit.
Now you just need the holy hand grenade.
Yes,
get
No,
there.
you're
I
not
was
getting
thinking-
one.
Aw.
Fun fact, I was talking about that this weekend with my nephew and a lady at my church. We were standing around quoting Monty Python to each other, and we were quoting the hand grenade, the whole scene, back
I
and
would
forth as the
like
different
A
characters.
shrubbery.
Incredible.
We were having so much
We
fun
demand
just
a shrubbery.
quoting. Bring out your dead. Whack! I'm not dead. Whack! Bring out your dead.
Anyways,
Like you are now.
Well, other than mulling my food, the Rosta is looking for people who are following us, just in case someone from the inn followed us to watch us.
Roll perception. What is this? You do not notice anything.
Okay, in a similar vein, I was gonna look to see if anyone was following from where Zila came from. Zophie, my apologies. Yes.
Roll perception. I'd kill that music now that we're out of.
Yeet.
You do not notice a person following, but you do notice that there is a raven watching over.
Does it look like it's intently looking our way?
In so much as a bird can look like they're looking in a way, they're kind of like twitching their head, kind of looking around.
Hmm. The other thing that my familiar has been doing, he's been sitting on top of the sign just listening around, and that's why I decided to roll for him on the
Okay.
whole exchange. At the point where I notice that there's a raven, I want to shift the owl's focus to maintain sight on that raven and let me know at what point the raven is around.
Okay. It'll do so. Okay. By this point in time, you're getting closer toward probably 3 or 4. I'd say it's probably close. It's probably about 4, maybe getting close to 5. It's starting to get a little dark. It's not dark, but it's starting to get a little dark there.
Well, did we want to go to the church before turning in?
Yeah, might as well
Yes,
stop by
yes.
and see what it is.
I believe did the innkeeper not suggest we avoid that, or am I
No, he
misremembering?
said to avoid the Vactor house and the Burgomaster's mansion, I believe.
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's check it out real quick.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. As you guys begin to walk down the street, and you come across the church. This slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked stained glass windows depicting saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps over the graves.
Seems welcoming. Okay.
As you are kind of approaching the gate, um, let's see.
Oh.
Huh?
Those are D6s.
Ah,
Oof.
Hmm.
ah.
You begin to see people start going inside the church. Various townspeople, and even a few children.
Okay. That's
Um,
normal. It's a church.
Yep, you begin to see the church walk in, or the church walk in. People walk into the
The
church.
church animates to life. It's a mimic this whole time.
Is
It's been
anyone
eating all of the
tailing
people.
us?
Oh no.
Is anyone
Yeah, is that Raven
tailing
still following
us?
us?
So Zila, perception, Harrigan, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shake it all
Hmm.
around. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Pah!
Shake it extra.
I did shake it extra. That's a little
Oh,
better.
you got above a 10. That's
It's
good.
above
No.
a 10.
Hey.
Nobody
I-
seems to be following.
I swear to God, I can't roll above a 10 in
Knowing
RP.
You know what's funny?
knowing that what's up?
I rolled my dice, and it was a 12.
Oh
Anyways,
my
continue.
God.
The curse is
knowing
back.
that there's a Raven following us, Harrigan's gonna also look around for
Mm.
people following perception there. Yeet.
Oh, thank God.
God
Nobody's
damn.
following.
Okay. Is how far away is the Raven?
Probably about 2 blocks.
2 blocks. Okay, so as quietly as I can, I'll roll stealth. I'd like to whisper to the party. Okay. There seems to be a raven following us. I've not seen anyone on the ground following, however. My owl is keeping tabs on it.
Do you have, like, bread in your pocket or something?
Oh, that's a good question. Do I? Hold on. No, I don't think so.
Huh. Okay, I guess that's weird then.
Unusual? I don't know.
Yes, it
That
has
strikes
been.
me as odd.
Is that how
Raven
ravens
following
usually?
us.
Yeah. Is that how they usually behave for now? For ravens?
Roll nature checks if y'all want to know that.
Oh, I suck at nature.
But I'm not good at that one.
Shake, shake,
Apparently, I can roll
shaky.
pretty well though, so
Shake,
it's
shake,
fine.
shaky.
Okay.
Shaky,
I
shaky,
don't know,
shake it.
maybe the druid should roll.
I did.
Nice. That's a good one.
It is not super common for them to necessarily follow a specific group of people for that long of a time period. But it's also not impossible for that to happen. Ravens are fairly smart birds. If there's a reason for them to follow, they probably will continue as long as they're not chased away, but they also aren't stupid enough to come straight in. Ravens are decently intelligent birds.
Question, DM. Does this raven look like it's smaller or larger than it otherwise would normally be?
It looks maybe a little larger than a raven, but it wouldn't be not enough to be like, this is very obviously wrong.
Is this the same raven
Gotcha.
that I spotted following us a while back?
No.
Okay.
Not that you can, well, not that you can tell. No.
Okay.
Hmm. One last thing, I've noticed it since we were at the toy shop. Don't know if it's been following us for any longer.
Hmm.
I'll keep you updated.
Okay.
Right. Well, let's
I
go
guess we go to church.
sit in on this sermon.
Take me to church.
All right. So you walk into the church.
Mm-mm.
You can see that inside the church it was once probably a fairly pretty church. Uh but now it's pretty run down. Uh there are some symbols of the Morning Lord that are not completely destroyed inside the church.
Hmm.
And inside you see a total of 13 townsfolk and 3 very scared children. But the adults also look very scared.
Mm,
Everybody looks scared.
What is so
okay.
scary?
Where are they looking?
Also, yes.
They are looking toward the front and they are listening to the father preach from the altar.
What
Okay.
is he saying?
Mm-hmm.
That.
So the bulk of his sermon is all about people turning to the Morning Lord for comfort, that the Morning Lord will help them get through this. All about all preaching about the Morning Lord, and how um, they're that the Morning Lord will help them get through this. Um, he has um, uh, and all about and then his the rest of it is talking about the the church, the Saint Angel, um, all about the protection they offer, all about the that the Morning Lord will keep them safe, Saint Angel will keep them safe, and it's probably no longer than 20 minutes to half an hour. It's not very long.
Good.
Um, and then uh, once he is done, you can see people kind of start shuffling out. And among them, you see a very sad old lady.
Mm,
It's just one that
Does she,
stands out to you.
Mm.
does
okay.
she look
looks
So
so
familiar?
sad.
Lido.
You can talk to her if you want. She looks very um kind of like she looks very run down. Um, she looks like your average peasant, and commoner, but she looks incredibly downtrodden. She looks like she has no hope. Um, Everybody else looks. The reason she stands out so much to you is because everybody else looks terrified, whereas she looks much more for Danganronpa. She looks like she has a bunch of despair.
Hmm.
She's given into despair.
Yep.
Mm.
But
Oh no,
she
she's
looks
gonna
incredibly
kill.
sad.
I will walk over and say, "Pardon me, ma'am. I was wondering if you needed any help with anything. You seem to be a bit down."
Hello, dearie. Um, I I don't know how much you can help me. Um, but my my son was imprisoned by the burgomaster for speaking out against his general happiness. And
Oh no.
the burgomaster imprisoned him. I don't know there is much you can help with.
Oh, what is I guess what is his sentence? What will happen to him?
I don't know. That is up to the burgomaster to decide.
What usually happens?
I don't really know. It's sometimes they disappear and never can return. Other times they come back and they're fine.
How old
Oh,
is your son?
he's probably. Oh, how old is DV now? 30, 40?
Oh, that's no child.
Well, it's her son.
Excuse
She's
you, he is my
well,
child.
Sorry, when you say child, I assume like small child, like
Sonny, do
child.
you know how old I am?
You know how old I am?
You look like you're 12.
I'm not. And you look
Exactly.
and,
Looks are deceiving.
and you look like you're 90.
You would be correct.
anyway. I guess if we
Okay. I have no
happen to
response to
if we happen to have an audience with the burgomaster in the future, we could definitely mention and see what we can do. But I cannot promise anything.
If you would do that, that would be appreciated. Although I don't know why you would need to, but if you do, I would appreciate
If it
that.
comes up, we will definitely ask.
If you do, that would be I would appreciate that greatly.
I am sorry for your son.
Thank you. And she will kind of walk past you, and kind of shuffle her way slowly out of the church.
I'm just gonna kind of retcon a little bit. The Rosta's holding the Morning Lord symbol on her bracelety, charm bracelet thing, as the sermon was going on in the instance as well. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
You do this very openly.
I mean, it's next to me, but it's not like I'm like holding it out in front of me. But like, yeah, it's kind of like off to the side.
Okay. Okay.
So, as you are standing there, and the father will look to you and say, "Hello, were you here for the sermon?"
We heard
And
this.
I see. And you have not run away.
No,
And you
We have run.
what? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Should we have run away? Are we supposed to?
I don't think so. That's up to you. Some do, some don't.
Why would we run away?
Because you are scared.
well, it did not seem very scary. It was a pretty good sermon, honestly. Sounded nice,
I appreciate
comforting.
that, but most people come in here and are scared away due to my preachings.
Is it something that is not allowed?
Not openly to speak anything ill of the town or to is directly against what the Baron wishes. And I mean, the Morning Lord and the Count Strahd does not like the Morning Lord, so it's
Why?
not. I don't know.
We're not
All I
exactly
know
from
is that he
around
has a
here.
very intense hatred of him.
Hmm.
Um, and you'll see behind him, kind of cleaning things up. You'll see a small little boy, probably 9 or 10, just cleaning things up. And he'll turn and go, Jessica, you are free to go if you wish to go back to the orphanage and be with the other children. Okay, Father. And then he'll run off um, to the building just next door. You can kind of see him out the cracked glass. He runs out to the children and the building next door. Now, what can I help you with? I assume you are here for a reason.
There was a reason, actually. We were just inquiring about safety in, I guess, keeping our friend here from harm.
What?
And
Sorry, I
I'll
didn't hear you.
point to Irina. So I'll point to Irina and just be like, we were wondering about methods that you could help us with keeping our friend Irina safe.
Um, I, I mean, this is a church. We do not have any weapons or anything to fight. I don't know what you're trying to protect her from, or what you're trying to be protected from. But this this church, I would have said, well, a few weeks ago would have been a perfect place, but now it's not so much.
So what's
Why?
happened? Yeah.
This these grounds, this church was holy ground. It was sacred. However, someone has stolen the bones of the saint from under the church. It is no longer sacred ground.
Ah,
When was this?
This was a few weeks ago.
is
I
that
don't
why
know the exact time.
everybody seems so scared? Because this ground is
Um,
not protected anymore.
that is a strong possibility. This was for a very long time a symbol of hope.
And now it's just full of despair.
It, if you see it like that, the Morning Lord though will help.
Hmm. Do you have
But wouldn't
any
his you can go ahead.
idea who would benefit from taking the bones?
Yes, any suspects?
Do you think the Burgermeister would do it? No. She's thinking intently. That's fine.
um,
Burgermeister. It's like,
I
yeah, that's what it's called around here,
I do
apparently.
not
Glad.
know for sure, but I have a feeling that it is Milivo. I can't pronounce his name.
Who?
Um, Milavage. I don't know how you pronounce. I'm gonna pronounce it Milivo because that's better sounding than Milavage.
Ooh.
They stole the bones.
I
And who is
suspect that
this?
he stole the bones. Up until just a few nights ago, I was the only one who knew where they were. But although I do remember I told Yeska about a month or so ago when he came to me crying about it not being safe.
Hmm.
But I asked him, and he wouldn't tell me who he told it to, or if he said anything else.
Well,
The only other person who it might have been was Milivo.
where this person, child who came crying, where are they?
Oh, that was the little boy that just ran out. He went over. He went next door to the orphanage.
Ah, and what did you say his name was again?
Yeska.
There's an
Literally
orphanage.
how it sounds.
So,
Awesome.
Yep.
Yay, phonetics.
For
Okay.
once, it's a name that's pronounced how it's spelled.
Woohoo.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay.
I mean, I would imagine that it is less, definitely less safe or less powerful if the bones are gone.
Yes, if the sacred ground is disturbed and the object that created it and made it sacred is no longer there, it is no longer sacred ground.
So if we helped find the bones, it would become safe again then.
Yes, I believe it would.
Yeah.
Um,
I want to go find the bones.
like I said, the only person I suspect is Millevo.
The bones
But
explode.
Well, I guess where can we
Why?
find this Millival?
he would be out back in the graveyard digging the next grave. That is his job here. He is the groundskeeper.
Zila? You're about to say something, Zila?
Sorry, I was writing notes. Um,
Ah,
why would the groundskeeper want to take the bones?
yes, the bone.
I do not
I'd like to
know.
give a bone.
Um,
Wouldn't you,
I
Vlad?
have no idea, but I have not been able to. I have not been able to confront him, as he has quite a temper, and it's better to not openly talk about it than to cause a scene with him.
Would you like to us avoid? Would you like for us to avoid causing a scene?
What was that?
Would you like for us to avoid causing a scene?
It would be best. It would not be beneficial to interrupt the Burgomaster's festival.
Has anyone interrupted his festival before?
Yes, people try, and well, they end up wearing a donkey's head in the shackles.
Oh,
So that's what that's about.
that's what the.
You recall the old lady said her son was going to be, taken into custody.
Yes, yes, but I wanted to make sure that they weren't killed. Executed.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think the Burgomaster would do that. The Burgomaster, while maybe misguided, is a rather kind man.
Mm.
Mm.
Do you have anything else you wish to know?
The Abbey that is west of here. Is that place safe?
The Abbey of St. Markovia.
Yes.
As far as I know, I do not travel outside of this abbey very often.
Well, okay, that is our next goal then. Until we get this place helped out, at least. Well, thank you. We'll be on our way, and we will maybe talk to these other people time.
Okay.
I have one more question for you. The orphanage.
Yes.
Have you recently brought in a small lady?
Um. How? No, I do not think so.
No? Okay. I'm on the search for the owner of this doll, you see. Her mother is very worried back in Badovia.
I have not heard of one, but if I happen to hear of it, I will attempt to get word to you or to her.
I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you for your time.
Welcome. Um, and you guys can walk back out of the church if you want to. The father will go about finishing cleaning up after the sermon.
Walking out of the church, do we see the bird?
The bird is still there.
Hmm.
I do not want to
Noted.
cause a
Is it
scene.
still there? Arrogant. Urgent.
Aye, it is still
Uh,
our area.
well, I see. Do I have advantage because he's pointed out there's one near us?
No, nice try.
Oof.
But nope, there's as far as you know, just the one bird.
I would like
But
to
I
look
there.
do.
for
But
the
I.
bird.
Okay, so
Can I look for the
do
bird?
I know where the bird is, or I just can't
Yes, because
find
he
it?
pointed out that there was a
Okay,
bird
that's
earlier.
okay. I didn't. Okay,
Okay, I misunderstood you.
gotcha.
I apologize.
How far away is it?
It's about 2 blocks, so probably 50 feet, 60 feet. I don't really know how long a block is.
I
I'm
have
being
a
honest with
plan
you.
to deal with it
I'm gonna need
once
a
we are
measurement, DM.
finished.
Fine, I'll find out how long a city block is.
I mean, I'm just sitting here like, I'll jump into my range and this is 60 feet.
Okay, that does not help me, Wikipedia. A city block in Chicago. That doesn't help me.
Right.
There's 2 people in this call that would know that, and that's it. Or that would be relevant to. Why are you only
Yes.
giving me Chicago?
Because Chicago's the coolest, obviously.
Because Chicago's the only city in the world.
Obviously, it's the
Apparently.
only important city ever.
At least according to Wikipedia.
Let's see.
Average city
Oh, even
block
mine
length.
comes.
It's
Right?
330 by 660 feet. In Manhattan, it's
This,
264
yeah.
by 900 feet. So let's say between 200
I'd say about
and 700.
Yeah, right? That's a long range.
Yes.
This also
Yeah.
isn't like a hustling, bustling modern
No,
city.
I would say they're I'd say they're probably I would still say they're probably about 75 to 100 feet.
Okay, so Quora says each block is 1/20th of a mile, therefore each block is approximately 88 yards. Do with
Which
that
is
what you will.
How
88
many?
yards by
times
3 is
3.
still
A lot.
almost.
Is a lot.
Yeah.
Is a lot.
Yeah, you're still looking at a couple hundred feet
Okay.
based on that. But I'd say they're probably about 100 feet because it's a medieval town. They're not super
Medieval.
developed.
Okay.
So I'd say it's probably about 100 feet.
How
So they're 2 blocks away, so it's about 200 feet.
tall are the buildings?
The average one's probably 2 stories, so you're looking at maybe 20, probably about 25 feet with roof.
Okay. So if we start walking forward, is it fair to say I'm
Mhm.
within 120 feet?
If you walked a decent distance forward, yeah, you could. You'd have to walk about a block forward.
Interesting. Interesting. How many people are around us?
It's by this point probably about 6 or so at night. I mean, the streets are fairly scarce. There's probably a handful of people on the streets at most.
Interesting.
I'd like to propose a plan
Oh
to
my
deal
God.
with it.
You're
Zophie's
going to
going
attack
for it.
them.
Does that hit the Raven?
It does. As you do that, you see that it hits the raven, and the raven goes flying off.
I'm sending my owl after it.
It doesn't die.
as
You're
well
sending the owl
as
after it? Are you
sending it
sending the
off.
owl to go attack it?
What did you just do?
No, I want the owl to track where it's
Hey.
going. As it's happening, I want to, the best of my ability, stay as close to my owl, or at least try to keep in line of sight with it. And I want to communicate with it. It needs to fly high so I can see it above the
So we're running
buildings.
after
And
the
we're
owl?
running after it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, roll perception.
And there it is. As well as, well, this is happening. I'm gonna point at it and be like, "It's over there.
Okay.
Let's follow it."
Why are we
Uh,
attacking the raven? What is wrong with it?
What are we doing?
Well, I wasn't going to attack it. I was just going to see where
Well,
it
why
laid
did
us.
you attack it?
roll a dex save for you
What?
For the owl.
That's
for the
not-
owl. The raven is diving in and out of things because it knows it's being chased by an owl.
It's a predator.
Gotcha. Oh,
Because
God,
you didn't
wait,
roll
how do
stealth
I-
for the owl, so it very obviously sees big bird chase
No,
it.
no. Well,
It's a
obviously.
small owl, but yes.
Yes.
Well, yes, but it just sees I got hit and then this thing comes chasing me.
How? You know
On
what?
its sheet.
It's a +1.
Okay. It makes it. Are you continuing to try to track this thing?
Yes, the owl's fly speed is 60 feet. I believe a raven's is 50. I've been doing a little bit of research into this.
Yep.
Or a raven.
So the raven and the owl, the owl, if you want it to, can catch up to the raven. However, you as people will not be able to keep up with it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
as its
obviously.
double speed is
Yeah.
100 feet
Mhm.
and yours is
Mhm.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I also know your owl has a significantly large range it can go from you.
It is a 100-foot range. Before it gets
Is it
out of
only a
that
100-foot
range.
range?
Yes, 5e sucks.
Can recall it going longer than that, but okay.
I've been
Imagine,
doing
like,
some looking
controlling
into this.
it.
I was
Yeah,
planning
that's 100
on.
feet of you controlling it. It can go like a quarter of a mile on your command.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought, yes. As far as how
You
far
just
it
can't
can
see
go,
through it.
yes. As far as how far it can go, I don't believe it has a range before it'll
I would
disappear.
typically say like half a mile to a mile tops because it's not going to go. I would not think that you would. I mean, you probably could send it longer than that, but I don't think most wizards would try to send their familiar farther away than they can possibly see them.
Yeah. So as
You
it
can.
reaches
It's
that,
entirely your choice, but I would say
yeah,
within a mile at tops.
before the owl and the raven escape my 100-foot telepathic communication, I want to communicate to the owl, follow it, grapple it, keep us in line of sight so we can find you
You say to grapple it.
as best as it can. Yes.
Roll an athletics check for it. So roll a strength.
I was hoping I could swap it out for a hawk. It would have been much better.
Nope,
for that,
you have to
but
do the spell of
I
gophers
know.
again to do that.
Oh, I know. Yes. That was the plan for tonight. It's a -4, whatever it
Oh.
rolls.
So 8
Yeah, I know.
versus.
Something we don't know.
Okay. What is its armor class?
AC 11.
No.
Ooh.
All right. It successfully grapples it to the ground.
No way.
Fetch, owl, fetch!
So at this point, it's probably a little over 100 feet away, and it takes it down into an alleyway. You guys can begin to catch up to it. When you lose connection with the owl.
Ooh.
I lose connection with the owl.
Yes.
I'm going invisible.
Okay.
And I'm sprinting towards wherever it was.
Okay. As you begin to look down the alley. You don't see. You turn the corner to walk down the alley. You don't see owl or raven. You just see people walking through the alleyway to get back and forth between the streets.
Has the party been following me up until the point where I
Up
went
until you
invisible?
disappeared.
Well, now you're invisible, so I don't know where fucking went.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's that issue.
Listen,
Well,
Where does he go now?
I
What's
will.
I can at least
listen.
confirm
Even if
something.
it's
It's
following us, I don't think we should hurt ravens.
what is the point?
Terrible
Why did
luck.
you attack the raven? It was just staring at us.
oh,
What
clearly
was your idea?
somebody's
I will
trying.
return.
Somebody's trying
It's
to
terrible
tell
luck. They
us, and
carry souls.
It's a
I
raven.
wanted
Shouldn't mess
to.
with them.
Ravens carry souls. What kind of nonsense is
No, it's
that?
something my father always said. They carry the souls of the dead. I don't know. I'm just saying,
Well,
everyone.
then,
It's terrible luck to attack a
It's an
raven.
innocent
That's what I
creature.
know.
It does not do
I don't
anything
think we
wrong.
should hurt them.
Right. Look, it sounds like someone's been tailing us. I wanted to see if it was. I don't even think his elf familiar could withstand that. That was no normal raven.
it had managed to tackle it to the ground before I lost contact with it.
Oh, you're back over here now?
I don't have an owl familiar in this plane.
Uh,
Killed
let's head back to the.
Gotta love 1 hit points.
it.
If it was 1 hit point, it would have died when I hit it.
I
Hey,
didn't
my
say
owl
the
doesn't
owl.
have
I didn't
one
say
hit
the
point.
raven did.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
owl
the
has
owl.
1 hit point.
Yeah, the owl.
The owl
100%.
doesn't,
Yeah.
does it?
Yes, it does.
The owl has 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Don't have one.
That's
It's just 1 HP.
That's
It's
why-
a fine familiar. It has 1
yeah,
HP.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
giant
yeah.
owl that you're thinking has more HP.
Yeah. That's why I said what I said.
Mm.
If it was a regular familiar, it would have died.
Guess it's
Yes.
not a familiar.
Uh-huh. It could be a wild shape or something else. Imagine
That's not how
if
wild shape works. That's not how wild shape works. Wild shape takes the HP of the target.
Well, now that we have murdered, or I guess lost a we tried to murder Raven, lost a Raven. I guess we're done here now. Okay.
Yes.
well, anyways, let's head back to the end.
Did anybody want to
Back
go
to the
inquire
night.
about these bones, or did anyone care about the bones?
Right, I guess we can head to the orphanage before we go back.
We can do it tomorrow. It doesn't matter to me. We can wait.
The kid's still up from the sermon. Let's go.
Okay. You guys can begin to walk back to the orphanage. As you get there, you can notice that the lights are off.
Yeah, my hard cutoff time is coming up soon.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
As you guys get to there, you notice that there's no lights coming from the building. The door is shut. You can go up and try to push the door to knock, and it's locked. You imagine that they've probably gone to bed for the night.
Okay. Children went
Okay,
to bed
tomorrow
after the
then.
Curfew,
sermon.
huh?
Tomorrow.
Pretty early curfew. It's okay.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay. So you guys make your way back to the Blue Water Inn. And as you guys get in there, you see there's people around the tables again. Rictavio is sitting around tables talking and laughing with people. Just it seems to be telling them a bunch of stories. And you see the the family's busy shuffling food and drinks and empty plates and things. Just as busy as it was this afternoon. So you guys can find a table if you want, or you guys can head up to your rooms and go to bed. Whichever
Well,
one you would prefer to do.
To this ringmaster, who we are learning his name is Octavio, but we'll get there. So okay.
Well,
Oh, did I not say that? He would have introduced
No.
himself earlier. Sorry.
Okay.
I apologize. He would have introduced himself earlier when you met him. His name is Rictavio.
Octavio.
I apologize. I thought I introduced him
Rictavio.
earlier. That's my fault. Just
I
not.
want to
going-
hear his performance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say hello, huh? I like this guy.
Yes. Let us go listen. Okay.
Ah, hello, friends.
Hello.
How are you?
Overall,
Oh, you know.
I could be better.
I suppose that's true.
That is unfortunate. What happened?
I lost my familiar.
That is unfortunate. But at least it was a
I-
familiar and you can bring it back.
Exactly. It's just I
So,
have no
there's that.
money for that.
Well, I can't help you with that one, friend.
I
Hmm.
suppose not.
But
Unless you
anyway,
know of any jobs.
hmm. Nope, can't say I do.
Ah. Well,
Anyway,
play on.
I'm not playing. I'm telling stories.
Well, maybe
I
you could tell us
apologize.
about the
He's a
story of a
shepherd.
monkey. We have a question. We learned that you gave a monkey to the toy maker.
Yes. He looked lonely,
So,
so I gave him a monkey.
well, that is fair. But where did you get the monkey from?
I've had the monkey. I've had the monkey a long time. I
Okay.
brought it here when I came here.
And when was that?
Hmm. That's a good question. A few months ago? 3 years ago. I don't know. It blends together.
And you wouldn't have to have seen this person before? I point to Irina. Does she seem familiar to
Nope.
you? Hmm.
Hmm.
It is odd that there were two people with two monkeys in this
Roll
land
insight
within a year.
checks, please.
Yes.
Two insight checks.
2 inside checks. Oh. That's one. That's 2.
Okay. Anybody who wants to can roll these, not just throw stuff, because you're all in this conversation. So
I rolled 2 17s.
You do
I'm
that a
Nice.
lot.
terrible.
I do.
yes, yes, he
It's a
does.
good number to roll.
Yeah, it is.
I'm done rolling below tens.
Mhm.
I give up, man.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mikhail does not notice. Uh, Drosta and Herigen, you, on Rictavio, you don't notice any difference. He seems perfectly genuine that he does not know who she is. Irina looks at him and looks puzzled, but not in a way of like, I know you, just more of an like a, you know how you get that feeling of like, I feel like I've seen you, but I don't know you?
Deja vu.
Mhm.
Deja vu, yeah. Almost like a deja vu, but not in a like, I for sure know this person, just in like a, you look familiar, but I mean, it's not impossible. I don't know you, but I could have seen you on the street.
Well, it is just odd that were two monkeys reported in the area in this land of Barovia where I was apparently made aware that they were not native. You had
No,
one of the
you
monkeys.
would be correct
so-
there. They're not native to these lands, but that doesn't mean that another person didn't bring one in either.
Well, did you ever see somebody else with a monkey here?
No, but that doesn't mean it's impossible.
Hmm.
I
Does
mean,
not help our
you folks
case
came
then.
here. He had an owl.
That's true.
I had an owl.
You had an owl.
Yes, that is
I'll have
unfortunate.
one
I
again.
apologize, but you can get it back tomorrow.
If you can pay for it.
I don't have
Well,
money
I
for
still
it.
can't help you with that one.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's all good.
Well, if you see anybody else with a monkey, I guess let us know.
Will do.
Okay. Good talk.
Yes. Now, anyway, as I was saying, he'll go back to
Back to the
telling
story.
stories at the table. To his knowledge, the conversation's done. Whether you guys continue to interrupt him to talk for it, that's up to you. But to his knowledge, the conversation was done.
I'll leave him be.
We'll leave him alone for now. That's fine.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you go to bed?
Okay.
Zila doesn't like crowds.
I'm
I mean,
keeping an
that's
eye
fair.
on the Martikovs in
Yep.
this place.
It's time to go up to bed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. You guys go ahead and go to bed. As they said, you notice as you walk down the hall, the first door that you come across is locked. You try your key, it doesn't open. You presume it's Rictavio's room, as you know that he's staying there. You go to the next room in, and one of the keys opens that door. You go to the one next to that, and the next key opens that one. So you guys have essentially room 2 and 3.
Who's staying in what rooms?
I mean, I'm with
Uh,
you, obviously.
Well, yeah.
How many beds are per each room? 3?
Boys and girls in different rooms, right?
Maybe.
I mean, that's up to
No.
the party. There are 2 beds in each room.
And there
I
are 4
mean,
girls and 2 boys.
Me
Yeah.
and
So, I
the,
mean,
we can the girls can
one of
share a
them doesn't
bed.
take up much room.
I will stay in the other room if Irina is safe with the 2 of you, but it is up to you. Either way.
Sure.
I think that seems fine.
That's fine.
I am fine with that.
Alright, so I'll go with Harrigan and Mikhail to the other room. That's fine.
Party.
Cool. So we have
All
Drosta,
right.
Herrigen, and Mikhail in one room, Zila, Zophie, Irina in the other.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, Vlad.
Is there anything you guys want to do before, like right before bed in your rooms? If not, we'll go on.
Writing and journal.
Okay.
Openly.
Nothing. Okay.
Which color?
Red one.
Okay. It's the boring one.
There's,
Not sure
I
if
would
if there's
talk
nothing
to-
else,
boring one.
I'll talk to
Uh,
Mikhail real quick before I go to
okay.
sleep.
Yes.
Is everything alright? Are you okay after today's discussion? You seemed like
It's fine.
things were kind of tense down there.
A lot of people don't like Vistani around here. It's like bringing up old stuff, you know.
I mean, we can you can stay with us and it is okay though.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Like I said, we just shouldn't go down south, I don't think.
Okay. If anything does come up and you want to, let us know about it or anything, it's okay to let us know too. We won't
I appreciate that.
hold it against you, I guess,
That's a
about
kind
Oh.
thought.
Okay. So as the night goes and as you guys settle down, we will go ahead and end the session here. That way we're not we're at a good cut point, starting a new day, new adventures. Go on, and this way we have the
Thanks for that, Vlad. We should be good now.
opportunity to get into some more things next time.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I will be right back. I'm gonna go raid.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and send mine out.
I'm gonna send mine out to Delric.
I'm gonna do casual. All right, so thank you for Vlad for that heads up. I did fix it real quick, but we are popping out. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and send the raid over to AFC Plays, otherwise known as Filthy Casual Plays. He raids me a lot. He comes in, hangs out, him and Fridge. So, yep, no problem, no problem. It was a shorter stream. We're not gonna be able to play on. Usually we do Strahd on Friday. We're flexing to Saturday now sometimes, but Joey's not gonna be here the entire weekend, and we're not gonna be able to play Friday. Ghost has stuff going on, so we flexed it to Thursday to at least get a small session in this week. Kind of now should be Friday/Saturday will be Strahd, and then the Terrendale Clans arc alternating. So take care. See you later, guys. And yeah, go send the raid.
You guys get to nuzlocke yourselves for once. You'll be able to be recruited as 10 Kinos is raiding with a party of 4.
That is unfortunate timing.
Oh no!
But thank you.
We're about to finish up here. Thank you so much for the raid. You guys are amazing. Oh,
Let me know when I
Tinkinos.
do a shout out for him.
How was the D&D session? Looking away from spoilers. Don't worry, you're not going to see any
There's
spoilers
nothing
here.
here.
There's nothing
You're
here.
good.
There's nothing
Okay,
here.
Let me do you a shout out real quick.
Oh my god. Free points though. Free points though. That's very true.
Nope,
Yes.
it's the wrong one.
SO. Exclamation SO Tinkinos.